All right.
What?
Welcome, everybody, to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for episode 81 of Atavar Ascension.
What?
Yay! All right, and hey, all right, Luis and Angelica, awesome. Glad you guys tuned in. Met you guys at MegaCon. That's awesome. So, before we get started, as always, we got to give shout outs to our sponsors. So, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, and you'll see them popping up in chat, the links to all these, all our sponsors.
Like
I know, pretty amazing, huh? Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, they are a locally owned, family-owned company here in Central Florida. Big time into doing cons. We've got MegaCon, which we just had, which was awesome. And then coming up the end of this summer will be Gen Con and Dragon Con, which we go to. So if you want to get some really, really cool stuff, see us at the convention, because we do primarily convention-only stuff. But you could also check out their website, www.criticallygaming.supplies.com. And if you do and you see something you like, make sure you use the discount code TOGG15 to get 15% off your purchase. There's also Fanroll. Fanroll is a great company. They got some really cool stuff. Check them out. And if you use the link that's in the chat for YouTube or on Twitch, and then decide to purchase something, by using our link, you'll help support the channel, which we greatly appreciate. And last but not least, SideQuest Cards and Games.
Hey, it's me, Zach, from SideQuest Cards and Games. Here to tell you about our awesome products, where we also sell dice trays, but we also are into board games, TCGs like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. And we're doing our very own convention here, April 6th, at the Sanford Garden Club here in Central Florida. Free to attend. You just got to claim your ticket online in advance. We're already halfway booked. Jason will be here doing a panel as well as running some games. Play some board games, check out the vendors, food trucks, Ultimate Werewolf. There's going to be a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
So come on out and say hi.
It's going to be a fun time. Anybody else have any other announcements? No? Going once?
I'd like to announce that Daniel's pretty fucking cool.
I thought
That's true.
Was pretty...
I will also announce, April 6th is your birthday. See, it's perfect. You got to sign up for it and then come play games with us on April 6th. That would be perfect. All right, so there's no other announcements other than, yes, Oscar is here. So Torbreck will be joining us. He's just got to deal with his little online call for school so he can finish up his degree stuff. But other than that, I think that's it for announcements. That being said, without further ado, we bring you Atavar Ascension. For another 2 weeks at the end of April.
All right.
So I'll miss that one. All right, and we are back. So where we last left off, you guys were in Lord Shadowbane's palace. And in fact, we are going to switch over to the battle map. And of course, hold on. There it is. It was slow to load, but there it is. All right. So we are in the battle map because, well, you're in his palace. You've got tons and tons of people of various types, many of them being, you are in the Feywild, many of them are various types of Fey, of course. But there are a few other looking folks, some that races that you would see on the Prime Material plane, possibly, but those are fewer and farther between. You did also eyeball, in particular, Persephone did, some of those shadowy figures kind of hanging around near the outskirts of the ballroom floor. And what you did notice, in particular, was over here in this direction was where Lord Shadowbane himself entered, came into the ball, you know, kind of did the shaking hands, kissing babies, made a quick announcement or two of like, you know, hey, welcome to my party, blah, blah, blah. And shaking babies. Exactly. and punching barbarians and all that stuff. But
I have 30 minutes
then
left.
he kind of, made his way back through towards the direction he came, this same pathway over here, and headed out through a curtained off archway, fairly large archway. Walked through it and just kind of disappeared behind there. You don't know what he's doing, what he's planning, but the majority of you began heading that direction, while Persephone just kind of stood and watched. And I did have you guys roll stealth checks to see how well you can kind of navigate through the crowd without drawing too much attention to yourselves. Which, as far as you could tell, seemed to be working out just fine. So that is where we are at. You are currently kind of working your way through the crowd. Persephone, I'm going to allow you to kind of say where you're at in the room. The rest of you are kind of moving up towards that area in this direction. But Persephone, you said you were just kind of waiting.
So I know they're all vaguely going what I'm gonna just say is left.
Yes.
I want to be not center room, but more left than center, but still close enough to, like, if I need to hop in, I can. It's not gonna take me 3 turns to do it.
So you want to be kind of like, say something like over here?
Sure, but I mean, there's other people in here.
Oh, this
right? Okay, I was
entire
like,
place is...
I'm mingling. I'm not like casually walking.
Right,
Yeah,
right. This entire place is crowded.
yeah.
There is a little more space in this center area as it's kind of being dance floor-ish. But there are servants walking around carrying trays of drink and food of various types. There are little pockets of individuals having side conversations. It is fairly crowded.
I'm still pitching.
Anyone talking about anything?
Yeah, you are talking to the sorcerer, so...
I'm a 50.
All right. So, you're just kind of hanging out and mingling, and... All right. So, you're a little bit off, but you're like maybe 15, 20 feet away from the rest of your group as they're kind of making their way through the crowd
Downtown.
towards that way. Yeah, downtown.
We're walking fast.
Yep.
Face is fast.
Oh,
In a hometown.
okay. Both of you. Percentile.
Only reason I didn't is because I was eating.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. For those of you who are watching for the first time, we have a tradition on here. Whenever
That's some
someone makes a
stupid
bad pun or does
Say
some...
bad.
Well...
That wasn't even a
Good.
pun.
I was about to get to that. Shush. Whenever someone makes a bad pun or does something that I gotta cringe with, they have to roll percentile dice. If they roll a 69, and now because of things that have happened in the past, 3 away.
66 to 72.
Yeah, basically.
Or 96.
Or 96, that one also has been added in. Then they will get the choice. Basically, it is a challenge at that point where if they choose to accept the challenge, they will immediately lose 1 level, and they will stay down 1 level through whatever their next combat is. And if they manage to not get knocked down to 0 HP during that combat, at the end of it, they will jump up 2 levels, so they'll be a level above everybody else, up until the next time that everybody levels up. Okay? But if they fail, they stay that 1 level down all the way until everyone levels up, so at that point they can catch back up. So, what'd you get?
5.
40.
All right, so you guys are in the clear.
You rolled higher than me.
Yeah.
First time for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you guys are in the clear. Oh, and dang it, I forgot to do this. I am going to do this real quick. Pardon me, everyone.
You forgot to turn on the microphones.
No.
Okay.
Those are on this time. Yes, I have done that in the past. Shush you all. But I forgot to hit enter on all the dang Discord messaging. There we go. Okay. Much better. Now, all is right in the world. So, that is where you guys are. You are essentially right here. Okay. You can see
I'm not that
this
sure.
area right here is, this is where that curtain kind of comes across. It is a fairly wide area. It's an archway that's about 20 feet wide, 15 feet or so tall, and it's dark, heavy curtains go across the entire entryway there. But that is the place that Lord Shadowbane disappeared into. And he did seem to have a few hangers-on that went with him. So you don't know exactly what the deal is. Is he meeting with people. You don't know. Okay, so what are you doing?
Mingling. Dance.
You're just mingling.
I need
Catered
fish
lunch, serving knuckles.
You are fish boy?
for about 30 more minutes.
Fish boy.
I'm still in my disguise.
Oh, that's right. You went fish boy disguise. Okay. Now you
Oh,
kept saying
yeah.
fish boy.
I wrote it down so I remembered how much time I had left.
I talk about Poe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Have you ever tried this before?
Oh, hot honey.
It's good.
Hot honey?
Do you like
Mhm.
spicy at all?
Yeah, but
Yes.
I don't know if I'm looking for spicy on honey.
Yes, you do. Spicy and sweet actually is good. So, what about you two? You two and Torbreck
And
we're
Leon.
making your way, and Leon, but right now he's in stasis.
Well, I'm pretty sure this whole plan was based on Leon wanting to introduce his new product or whatever.
Yes, but then he changed into a different disguise.
Okay.
So that kind of ruined that plan. It was just, we're following. So you guys have to tell me what
But yeah,
you're
he
doing.
gave up Thundercat's hoe.
Yeah, he gave up Thunder Snoring Mountain.
Forgot about him giving up Snoring Mountain.
Thoring's Thunder Mountain.
Snoring.
Thoring Snoring.
Yes, in
It's
fact,
like a dog
in
version.
fact, he is
instead.
now
He's an orc.
Hagrin, a half-orc cleric.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. The half-orc cleric brings some bells. It's just a heavy drawn curtain.
It is a very heavy drawn curtain, yes, and it does part in the middle. Like, I mean, it's
Does it?
clearly
Does
clearly a space you can push it aside to walk through.
Yeah, are there guards on either side, or
No, there's no.
Shows the view from the other side of her heads just poke out one
Where-
above another.
What are the dimensions?
Excellent question. So, as you look around the room, you were looking for
That's pretty good.
some dudes
No,
that
it's
happen to be.
It's got a nice kick to it.
Okay.
Surprising for honey.
So you see over there. Hopefully you should be able to see them there. It's very dark, so it's kind of hard to see them.
Yeah, I see.
But
This is like moderately dark.
Is it considered dim or low light?
it is low light
for 60
because
feet.
it is low light in this area because you see they
I mean,
have
because
these
You said the magic
these
word.
yeah, they have
You said
these
yes.
torches up. They are like freestanding sconces, but kind of
Okay, I
like
can
fairly
picture
strong
it.
pillars. But it is simply torchlight. It is lighting the area enough that you guys can see, but it is low light. It is dim light, and it has kind of that ambiance of a twilight, ball basically.
So this room is full of people right now. This is.
It
like
is
the side
absolutely
room.
packed.
Okay.
I just did not want to put a ton and a half of minis in there and be like, okay,
Lag it out. Yeah.
And where the frick are you? Which one's yours? Where are they?
all right. Well, I suppose then I will lead the charge, and I'm just going to go ahead, seeing as there's no guards visible anyway.
I mean, there aren't, but
Yeah. Last I checked, Bjorn was kind of just boss stomping towards where he saw.
Yeah, no, we're just going to start making our way towards that curtain.
Okay. And you are as well?
Oh yeah.
All right. So once again, I will need another group stealth check for those that are moving up that way. Just to see how well you can kind of
See
maneuver
if
through
we're
the
rolling on
crowd.
D&D Beyond tonight or with my dice. Oh yeah, it's a D&D Beyond night.
28 for gold.
Okay. And does someone want to roll for?
15.
Okay.
We'll
I
take
don't
that.
On the die.
I don't know what his
Yeah.
plus is yet.
Okay. I got it here. So.
Mhm.
So you had a 28. That was a 15
11.
on the die from you, and 11 total. or-
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So
It's pretty good to know, isn't it?
yeah, it is. As you guys are making your way through the crowd, close to the curtain, just before you get there, there is looks kind of like maybe a little bit elvish blood, but not full elf. But also,
Well, I was like, how can you tell what breed the blood is from?
well,
I cut him open and
Yeah,
sampled his
exactly.
blood.
but like looks
Elvish.
looks a little bit elvish, but not fully. In fact, it almost looks like it's a mixture of elf and orc.
He's got one pointy ear on one side and then.
Well, it's like
on
one
the other.
green pointy ear.
Do we have an
Pointy ear on one
Urukai,
side.
Jason?
Hmm?
Do we have an Urukai?
No, he's not quite that. But what you see him standing there. He sees you. He is about your height, not quite as broad as you, but about your height. And
Good thing he's not Torbreck's height, whose height magically changed from 6 to 8 feet. But
and he,
the Feywild has
as
drastic
you-
effects on people.
as you are coming through, he reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "The Bjorn! You're the champion right now. Yes.
Bjorn's
You're here.
demeanor
Awesome.
immediately changes from angry, I'm gonna beat someone up, to yes, brother.
But you still
That
beat
is
him up.
so awesome."
Can I insight from all the way over there, or is that too far to insight?
I'll allow it. It's gonna be higher DC, but I'll
That's
allow it.
fine. That's not a super high. No.
Finally, someone with an eye for greatness.
That's a 13.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell because there's dancing and music, and it's a little bit hard to. You can't really
I'm far
hear.
away. Fair enough.
But by the body language, it looks like that guy looks like he really likes Bjorn.
So I hear all this as I'm.
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
You three are kind of moving together.
Immediately stops. Like he just.
Yeah, and he-
I'm gonna switch modes from silently making my way to go kill somebody to promoter here. Whoa! Hands off my man here.
Well,
No one touches him without coughing up a couple gold at least.
Bjorn looks confused at first, and then he's like, "Oh,
gold.
Oh, my bad. That's right. We're on our multiversal tour. Soul coins here.
you have to cough on gold."
Who's gold? No.
Cough on me and you're dead.
All right, so he's like, my apologies. Hold on. And he reaches into a pouch. He's like, goes out and he's like, pulls out. He's like, will 2 be enough?
You got 1 minute.
All right. Okay. Hold on. He goes into another pouch. He pulls out and he's like, okay, this will work. Here, get. And he's got like,
I was
it
gonna
looks
ask
like a
what the-
quill, but it's like mostly dried. And he's like, I don't know where the ink is.
Oh yeah, we'll make ink.
Can
Here,
you sign
you
this?
use my well.
Can you sign this?
Blood, but
Thank you, gold. Bjorn doesn't know how to write. he just like scribbles
draws a
something.
smiley
He's
face.
seen this happen before.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
just scribbles something
But
he
it's
feels
happening,
right.
it's happening. And
Whoa.
he's like, oh, that is so awesome. So okay. He puts it. So tell me, okay, what I saw the fight against man, what was his name?
While all this is happening,
There's something special. I can't remember.
Yeah, hold on.
I want to keep an eye not on him,
There was that
but on
dragonborn
the
you fought
crowd
a while ago.
around them to
Yes.
see if someone's trying to
What?
cause a distraction.
Yeah. No, that
Okay.
dragonborn. His
Oh.
name was Thrantax, I think.
Thrantax. He put up
Yeah.
a good,
No.
noble fight.
He did blast you with acid
No,
at the very end.
Zephyr.
Zephyr, the Zephyr special.
I saw, which was your first major fight.
A
They
worthy
gotta go,
adversary
I
for
saw
sure.
the fight against Zephyr. How did you cut? What's that move you did with your elbow?
The Bjorn special.
Oh,
Bjorn's not good at naming his moves.
I love it.
All the
I love it.
special.
That was so cool. So
He was
exactly
no
what you're
match
trying
for
to-
the
you're trying to
might
look
of
at the crowd
Bjorn.
around
He
them.
flexes.
I'm assuming that this is going to be a distraction, so I'm gonna keep an eye not on them, but on the crowd immediately around them.
Okay. Doing so, you notice that
Flexing, you hear that?
the immediate
cartoon sound
area
effect of
around
metal
them,
bending.
other people have kind of turned and notices because this guy's not quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, so even in the crowd and the noise, he's not super quiet. So they've turned and they've noticed. Some of them are paying attention. Some go, oh.
Bjorn is being loud as fuck.
Yeah, and some of them now begin to recognize you as, oh, yeah, okay. And especially with this guy being all excited about it and boisterous.
Whoa.
And they're like, whoa, that's so cool. So
Yes, there's plenty of
probably
Bjorn to go around.
There's probably about 7
Form a
people
line,
right
form a
around that
line.
area
Just taking
that are
people's
kind
soul
of
coins.
watching and bustling. They don't seem as eager to approach, but they're not,
I guess
backing
I'm
away.
looking for more suspicious activity than anything. Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Hey, I said
That's
single
a nat
file.
20.
Oh. All
Forward
right.
to the wall. Let's go.
You do notice
Fret not, little ones.
this shadow moves a bit closer.
Ah,
It doesn't.
the shadow wants my autograph as well.
Well, you didn't notice it
I
yet.
would like to
No.
message Gold
what I
and
would
just
say if I
inform
noticed.
him of the shadow moving situation.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, that's not good. We need to
you,
break this up.
You got a new friend behind you. Coming on your 6 or whatever time appropriately.
It's coming on your. What time is it?
Bjorn, wrap it
9:30?
up with something showy.
He flexes. There's like a little spark that goes up the.
Using your lightning stuff. Okay. Very cool. Roll a performance check at advantage.
So
That's still gonna be bad.
I would like to help him real fast.
Okay. Well, that's
You
what.
can't help my negative one.
Well, by doing something in particular.
Okay.
So I want to look and see if there are any girls in the crowd who are like
are.
actually
There,
kind
there
of
are.
checking
It
him out.
is a
She's
very.
like there are.
It
It's
is a
me.
very evenly mixed crowd. So yeah.
So I'm gonna usher them over and be like, sit on his arm, and have him do like the show where like the girls
Fucking
are on the
Arnold.
arm.
Persuasion check
Am I still doing the performance?
in a second.
Hey, I actually rolled decent for once.
Oh yeah, you're a negative charisma too. Oh shit.
Oh, that's
15.
Guys, I'm gonna
Okay.
suck.
So
What are the 8 charisma, the charisma dump statters doing?
so
In
one
the crowd.
one of the serving girls who is close by, who is clearly like a full-blooded elf, and she is like tiny. I mean, you're looking. She's like,
So it's not impressive.
yeah, she's like 5 foot, maybe like 70 pounds soaking wet. I mean, she's just a tiny little thing, and she's a servant, so she's kind of unsure at first, but you're just very convincing, and she's like, okay, and she puts her tray down real quick, and like walks over to you, and you easily like pick her up, and you're like flexing with her on your arm, and she's like sitting there like it's like she's on like a swing kind of thing, you know, her legs hanging over the side, and she's just all smiles and like, oh, you know, she's kind of almost swooning at this.
Fucking
And the
don't
crowd-
scratch the paint.
What did you get on your advantage performance
see.
check?
Performance, the first one is a 2. Let's see that second roll. 14.
Hey, there we go. That's what
Okay, there we
advantage is
go.
for.
So
An unnatural 1.
with the assistance from Gold, it makes a little bit of a spectacle, and more people are
She
paying
just gets
attention
zapped
to
by that
this.
electricity.
Being she's connected to you and not perfectly grounded, all it does is it make her hair stand on end. But there a few more people, you know, kind of observe this as it's now gone vertical a little bit, and so they can see, you know, something cool's going on there. So now there's a crowd of about
He's just
12,
doing various flexes.
yeah, there's a crowd of about 12 to
Headed
14
backwards.
people kind of paying attention to you guys, and they all kind of like, you know, clapping and all that, and
Between
Yes, yeah,
the-
bask in it.
and
They had 2
the
glasses.
orc elf mix guy is just like, he's like, ah, that's so cool,
Bask in Bjorn's greatness.
and he turns to someone, you know, next to him. He's like, I got his autograph.
It's just like complete gibberish.
Yep.
What's Mr. Shadow Boy doing?
Ah, excellent. As you are
He's
keeping an
cutting
eye
in
on
line.
that, the shadow
He also
just
puts
kind of
Bjorn's
slides over
Touches me.
near the
Just
curtain.
an instant raisin dead.
Yeah, slides over near the curtain and just posts up
Mm.
right near the wall.
Oh shit, he's
Alright.
posted up.
Right
I
there.
will massage Gold again and say, I think
Get
your
a
Shadow Boy
massage.
knows what we're doing.
You gotta relax, buddy.
Hmm. As I receive this information, does it look like there's any other doorways, maybe like a servant's entryway in the walls?
This would be. I will allow you a perception check to see if you notice anything that might lead you to that. But it would really take an investigation to find something.
17 plus 9.
Okay, so you do think that over here, something just looks a little off about that wall. Enough so that you figure if you got a chance to go and look at it and like feel the stone and stuff like that.
Kind of dig around it.
Yeah, an investigation check, if you will.
Crazy.
That
Whoa.
you may find something. You're not exactly sure, but it does look a little off.
All right. Well, I suppose that I will leave Bjorn distracting people and go check that out.
Okay. So you start kind of slipping over that way. Are you just straight up walking off?
Oh, I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
To see if I can get out of there without being noticed.
Yeah.
16 plus 9.
Too high.
Plus 9 always helps.
Yep. So yeah, you managed to get over here, and again, there are some people in this area. This entire room is fairly crowded, but you managed to kind of slip through the crowd and make your way and just kind of hang out next to that wall.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of act like I just need a breather, like I'm just hanging out against the wall, and I'm just gonna be kind of feeling the wall to see if there's any whether there's a button in a crack or if I need to push a plate or something.
Okay.
You want me to roll sleight of hand on that?
I actually want you to roll investigation at disadvantage.
Is Mage Hand visible?
Yes. It is a spectral floating hand.
I just don't remember if it was a visible hand.
Yes, it is.
All right. My lowest roll is 14.
Okay.
The better one would have been 21.
But unfortunately, it was not. So you're kind of feeling along the bricks themselves along this wall, and one of them, just as your fingers touch it, you're kind of reaching back behind you. You feel like there's a little bit of a lip, like it's sticking out just a hair, and you kind of grab it with your fingertips a little bit and begin to push, and it all of a sudden kind of shifts in half an inch. Hey, he's back. All right. And so it all of a sudden shifts in half an inch. And with that, there is a surprisingly quiet little you're leaning against that section of wall, and you can barely hear, but it's almost like a little bit of a stone grinding on stone sound, but it's very muffled. It's and I need a dexterity check from you.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity check or just save?
Check.
Did he fuck the guy?
No.
30-20.
Okay. Because you said you were leaning against the wall and doing this. You kind of, as that does it, you
I
start
just
to
kind of put my foot back.
Yeah, exactly. You catch yourself, but the section of the wall, not very large, big enough for you to slip in, opens up, and you can then see into this other section over here, where you
Neon green.
you basically see it's a little doorway that leads into what looks like, kind of a little barracks area.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's currently no one in there.
That at least gets me behind the curtain, though.
Do you actually move into there?
No. I re-latch the door,
Okay.
and I'm just going to mental memory where that stone was behind me,
Not a problem.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and. Do I see Persephone? She's been kind of hanging around that pillar.
Yeah, she
Skulking around.
hasn't moved too far from her. She's been kind of mingling in that general area. So you glancing over there, she's easy to pick out.
All right.
I'm a fish.
Mm-hmm. Not too many fish people here.
I'm gonna walk up to the fish and relay my information that we have our way in. We just need Bjorn to stop.
So
Well, that one's on you.
you head over there.
No, I figured you'd message him.
Well, you're his manager.
So
Hey,
Torbreck,
Lauren.
just
Whenever
so
you're
you
done playing, I'm a cool guy.
get caught up.
There's no playing about it.
You and Bjorn,
Arm and beat him to death with it.
you and Bjorn are right here, as you can see. This area right here is actually a very large. It's about 20 foot wide, about 15 feet high archway that is cordoned off by a very heavy, dark curtain.
I remember from last session, yeah,
Yep.
we were going, because the main guy went through it, that we had to...
And you were kind of following.
Mm-hmm.
And as you were approaching, well, Bjorn wasn't the best at being sly, sneaking through the crowd.
Mhm.
And as he got close, there happened to be a
Super fan.
what looked like,
Fanboy.
basically a fan of Bjorn the champion. And he got an autograph and everything. But now Bjorn has been basically kind
How well
of
did
playing
you
it up for
spell
the crowd
beyond?
a little bit.
Or was it just a picture of like a
He
bear?
actively.
No, it was just
scribbled.
gibberish.
I don't know how to write.
How many gold coins did we
Here.
collect from these super fans?
Well, from that one guy you got 2. You
He's
didn't
never needed
ask
to
for any
write
coins from
anything.
anybody
No,
else.
exactly.
They were just kind of standing around and clapping and being like, "Oh,
He's
Signature.
he's seen signatures, but he doesn't know what they
Yeah.
signify. So he just
Loops.
that's all right."
he just scribbled like jaggedly on.
Or did a loop-de-loop and pull.
Yeah.
His shoes are looking cool.
So that is what you where you're at. You're kind of hanging out with him, and he's basically like flexing and putting on a little bit of a show. So you have headed over towards Fish Boy Persephone, and you're hanging out up there. What are you guys doing?
You
just
told me
got
to wrap it
message,
up,
right?
correct?
Mhm.
I must leave. It's like shut up.
I'll help get people out of Bjorn's way.
I just walk through them if they're not getting out of my way.
Well, yeah.
Which way are you going?
Towards would I have not know what general direction they he snuck off.
Yeah,
Yep.
you don't know where I'm at.
I start walking in a direction. You can choose at random if you want.
I would
Roll a d8.
Oh shit.
D4 would be way more funny. Just walk straight through the curtain.
No, d8. You got 8
Full
directions.
Cardinals.
1.
He walks straight through towards the curtain. Because
Clearly, that's where gold went.
So you start walking straight towards the curtain.
Do I notice the shadow guy? That
Give me a
might deter
perception
me.
check.
Would he bother you?
Perception?
Yep.
I'm going to give the actual dice one last chance. Oh! I'm glad I did.
Awesome.
25.
You do see him as you start moving closer to the curtain.
That's why I was like, ooh, yeah.
Then this shadow
I would
starts gliding closer towards
I
you.
would slow my roll as I saw him.
Mhm.
And like, and then I'd look around the room for gold.
Okay. With that perception check, you'd also easily be able to see gold. I'm not going to make you re-roll for that because you were looking around trying to notice.
Bjorn thinks very hard about picking a fight with this thing,
Okay. Yeah, he's seen what they can do.
but he decides not to blow the operation just yet. So
Okay.
if I see where gold is, I'm gonna eye this thing down, turn around, still eyeballing it,
Okay.
and then start walking.
As you're eyeballing it, give me a wisdom save.
No.
That's good.
Does it walk towards you? Realize that you're a bitch.
Alright, that's not great. 11.
Okay, so as you look at it, you're looking at its head, which is essentially draped in like a long, dark black cowl that is mostly covering its face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That'd be a 12. If that
Okay.
matters. I was looking at checks.
But
Not saves.
it's covering, kind of keeping it in shadow. But all that you see out of there is in the dim light of the place, you see reflected kind of a sheen off of what you can only make out as maybe black pupils. And it terrifies you. You are frightened.
Creepy.
Okay. That's all that happens. You are frightened. You're like, I don't want to go near this thing.
He goes, ugh.
Mhm.
And
How would you sneak by?
he didn't.
Oh, no, I found an alternate entrance.
Oh.
Did you go in the alternate entrance already?
No, I went to you to tell.
That's what I
Bjorn to
thought. No,
wrap
he
it the
said, how'd
fuck
you
up.
sneak by? So I thought you hopped in already and I
Yeah, my
missed
bad. From the way I saw it, my
Yeah.
vision's backwards.
I walked slightly faster.
Okay. Away.
Yes.
All right. So
Just
you're
to
heading
play
towards
into the
gold.
fear thing.
Okay.
It feels weird to me that he would be afraid, but I understand that he's like, oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
It's more like he's got the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
like
that's
raw
what it.
fear.
It's like I don't want to be near that thing if I
Yeah.
can help it.
Uncomfortable.
Correct. Yeah.
And then you just run right into gold. Oh, gold!
What about you, Torbra?
Ah.
I see what just happened, and I'm just gonna not take my chances, and I'm gonna go towards gold to see if there's another. If
All
he
right.
found something, or if he talked to somebody, find another backup way.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
Bjorn was stupid enough to walk straight to gold after being seen by that thing.
Yeah. So all of you do manage to group back up.
No. I'm not in the group on purpose.
Well, no, Gold walked up to you, and they just walked
Yeah.
up to Gold.
Everyone's following you and
Okay.
like, please stay away.
I'm like actively like, no.
So when
Help
they start
stranger
walking up, you walk
danger.
away.
Yeah, I'm trying to not all
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Be a
there's
very
another shadow
obvious
monster right
group,
next
yeah,
to us.
like, I'm
Anywhere in
trying to not-
particular?
Where's the devil lady going?
Wherever.
So-
I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not.
she's the fish right now.
I'm a fish boy.
All right.
Where's the fishmonger going?
No, where's the devil lady going?
I'm just
Oh
trying
wait,
to make
she's
it
a
not
fish.
obvious that we're all fucking together.
That's right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Everyone.
Like he can come up and mingle with me, sure, but I'm trying to not fucking be obvious about this shit.
Fair enough.
You can have it. As long as you eat one of those. Don't be a pussy. Try it.
All right, fine.
I don't know. That's okay.
Nobody calls
There you
Daniel
go.
a
You're a
pussy,
fish
eh?
boy.
I do. But it's okay.
Oh, so very nice.
You bitch.
There, see?
Big meaty.
No.
I don't see,
Before
but
you
I'll
eat
believe
that,
him.
Why is it making you
put
invisible?
this in it.
Yeah, I was like, I look
There.
at being
And
invisible.
put a little
There
hot
you are.
honey in it.
Now you're a fish boy.
Spread your butt cheeks.
No, I don't like that part.
It's like a froggy fish thing.
And then have a little wine
There,
after.
I morphed you.
And then
Okay,
all of a
fine,
sudden,
Oscar.
you're like having a great time.
All right. I need to try that too. If someone doesn't mind hooking me up with one of those.
Oh,
Oh.
you want like a cracker or whatever?
Yeah.
The blue cheese
Do you have a
salami
preference
cracker.
on garlic
with hot honey.
or sun-dried tomato?
He is a crack.
Either one. Doesn't matter. Anyway. So,
Are you trying the blue cheese and meat too, or you just
yeah,
want
yeah, the
honey?
whole thing, whatever
The whole
whatever
shebang.
Daniel did, I'll give it a try. Now, while that is being made, so what are you three who are now grouped up doing as Fish Boy moves away?
Is the goblin still near gold or no?
Thank you.
Is goblin near gold or goblin? fuck
We
off?
got away from Goblin.
Yeah, we kind of slipped away from Jaloom.
I'm going to relay to you that we have our way in, and I'm going to re-roll for stealth as I make my way towards the corner,
Okay.
letting you all know that I'm going towards the corner and to not be so fucking obvious.
I'm trying. Also, those things are ridiculously creepy. I caught a glimpse of its face.
Me
Its
having not
eyes.
been frightened by one yet, they're not that creepy. Come on.
I didn't think it had a face.
I saw its eyes.
I almost rolled as low as I can on stealth. It's gonna be an 11.
Okay.
If I see gold doing that, I think I might make my way through the crowd and try to blend in and try to disappear within the crowd.
So
He's
you're
saying to sneak over.
heading through the crowd,
Trying to see if I can.
going this way.
Natural 20 for a 22.
I'm going with so that's your
Stealth,
stealth.
stealth, yeah.
And Torbeck, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the crowd to basically like lose myself in the crowd and then eventually use
That's
it.
what the stealth check is for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Basically moving through the crowd and trying to be inconspicuous.
Trying not to mingle.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Trying to not be suspicious.
Luckily, since it is a group stealth check, and
You got it.
between all three of you, basically you manage to Gold almost bumps into someone as he wasn't looking. He kind of turned his head to look at you guys for a
Well, it's
second.
like, don't be shit at sneaking, and it
Yeah.
turns out it's the only one shit at sneaking.
Exactly. And he just about
I
bumps into
trip on
someone.
one of the like raised stones a little bit.
Oh yeah. But you almost bump into someone,
The
and
fucking
literally
squeaky
Bjorn
chickens
reaches out and like grabs you and prevents you from slamming into someone. But then you make it the rest of the way, and you get over to that wall.
I'm just hanging around the corner, wait for Fishman to come over here, and I'm gonna unlatch
Oh,
entrance.
bro, I'm not
and-
going as a group. You told me how to do it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and unlatch and get the three of us in at least.
Okay. So with this, I will need a sleight of hand. Okay.
What did you just
You
roll?
managed to
Sleight of hand, I gotta.
you managed to silently pop that door open. Doesn't seem like anyone has noticed.
The behind you thing. Click.
Are you guys going to slip in past
Yes.
the door? All right. Thankfully, due to your adequate stealth,
Natural 20.
you guys make your way into here.
Whoa. Swoopy.
Okay.
Home Alone.
So you now find yourselves
We're good. Wait.
in this area here. It looks like it is some kind of barracks area, if you will. There is a desk in the corner, and then along the wall you see what looks like an archway built into the stone, and it seems to be glowing, but it just looks like an archway and more wall.
What a stupid design choice. This door can't even be used.
Can I make a history check? I'm specifically going to try and reference the portals that we had at the former estate to see if these are like similar to that.
Go for it.
4.
Yay! Can I
You're not
give
sure.
I've never seen this in my life.
I want to give him advantage by helping him out, by giving him a pat on the back and say, I believe in you.
That will give you advantage. I'll allow
I tried,
a plus
buddy.
1. You now have a 5. You still
Aren't those things at the other place?
Yeah.
Wait, I've
Bjorn
seen
was
this
like, I've
before.
never been to the other place.
Jordan was at the
You
other
said it was
place.
Yeah, I did go.
Was it a history check for you?
That was the
Really?
last thing
Oh,
I bragged
wow.
about.
Okay.
And then I slashed off its arm and beat it to death with it.
That's right. Okay.
Do you have to make a history check?
He tried.
You can. I already did. So
I will try since I know a little bit more about the Feywild. Just in
Is
case-
this just rolling to recognize if it was similar to the other thing?
Sort of, but not really.
that's what I was doing.
Then I'm going to forgo my roll.
19.
It could be another portal like that. You're not sure if it's the exact same kind of thing or not.
I walk up and touch the image, like the middle part where it's like glowing.
It's a disintegration trash can.
Ah!
You just come out and you're like, my hand, my
Okay.
finger.
So you walk up.
Damn it!
So you walk up
Good thing it wasn't
over
my
to-
axe hand.
over to this
It's a two-hander.
wall and place your hand on the wall.
Jordan's not that smart.
Break the handle. It's a
As-
one-hander now.
As you place your hand on it, you kind of like, here's the wall itself. You're like, what the?
He puts a little bit too much force into it and kind of
Yeah, and
trips forward.
you almost stumble forward a
No,
little
I'll play into that.
bit. All right.
He puts a
Then
he's
in that
gonna
case,
try
if
to
you're gonna
push
do
the
that-
rock.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh no, that's bad.
It's
Yeah.
just a pitfall trap.
I was trying to fail, but now
Now I may just do it unintentionally.
It's a bungee trap.
3 for 5.
All right, yeah. You see, Bjorn puts his hand on there, and
He was
Literally-
trying to push the rock, and he put too much
Yeah,
force because it
and
went straight
you
through.
literally stumble and fall all the way through, and you are not there anymore.
I have a feeling something big is about to happen. So I'm going to go use the
Boom.
restroom real
So
quick.
you are not there anymore.
Now that it's been at least 30 whole seconds,
Yep.
I'll probably make my way over to the wall and try to
Making
do the
your way.
same thing.
Okay. So I will need a stealth check from you.
That's a 19 on the die.
Oh.
Plus something.
It's a Pepsi soda shop
Oh, yeah.
made with real sugar.
dual. Is a
never
plus
seen that
6.
kind
That's a
before.
25.
Oh yeah.
It's better
oh, yeah.
than normal
Okay.
Pepsi.
So you make your way over,
By the way, Publix. Buy
and
2 get 3 free
That's
on
what we were
Pepsi
supposed
products.
to do on our way over.
We'll do it on our way back. Stop by Publix. Buy 2 get 3 free on Pepsi 2 or 12 packs.
Yeah.
Makes it
That's-
35 cents a can. It's
that's
insane.
it's common. They do
No.
that for Coke and Pepsi.
Never buy 2 get 3 free. Buy 2 get 1 free.
Buy 2
all
get
the time.
3?
Yes.
Yes, that's
What?
why it's absurd.
That is absurd.
Yes. I
Guess
was
I'm
like,
getting
Anyone
buy
in
2
Florida,
get
go to
1.
Publix. Buy 2
Absolutely.
get 3 free on Pepsi products.
Yes.
The
All right.
sale ends tomorrow.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Oh, no.
not spawns.
Anyway,
Hashtag Publix doesn't want
so
anything to do
you
with us.
managed to make it over towards the wall. Now you have to activate the mechanism to open the door. So I need
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
That's a 14 plus something. Sleight of hand is only a 1 for whatever reason. It's up to
Okay. You managed to get it open. You do not believe anyone has seen you.
Okay. But if they do this, you fish boy.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna be fish boy much longer.
All right. So all of you. Why did it not go? There we go. And yoink. Okay. All of you are now in here. As you see,
How
the
did
fish
everyone else get
creature.
through?
I just walked into the room with
Yep.
you guys.
The fish creature joined you, but you saw
Who was the strange
you didn't
fish
see
person?
Bjorn disappear.
No, I'm gonna drop the fish boy.
All right
So
then.
now I'm me again. Now that I don't see Bjorn, I imagine I'll ask what happened to him, and they will tell me.
Oh, he went through that archway.
Okay.
Dumbass just
I'm
went to
gonna
the
try to
portal.
message Bjorn.
Oh,
Okay,
Hey, bud, you good?
you don't hear shit.
I can't hear you.
You might be dead, guys.
Jason,
That's me.
where is our accomplice?
Which one?
The one who's fucking him.
She's out in the.
What do you
She's
like
out
to
in the
know?
party still?
Yeah,
Mr. Questions.
No, I was just like, all right, she didn't catch up with us. Okay.
not yet.
Can I question Jason? So,
Mhm.
from what I'm seeing on the map, would my character see that there's an opening to the left before you get to the archway?
I
Oh,
remember.
That's fairly
Yeah,
hard
I
to
mean
miss.
that's pretty obvious. It's an open
Can I peer around the corner and see where that leads to,
if you want to.
if possible?
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave my battle buddy behind. I'm gonna run through the portal.
I'm gonna stay here and wait to see what I need to do.
This is actually Tomb of Annihilation. We're all just instant dying and onto a sphere of annihilation.
It's been real.
Y'all found anything? We ain't found shit.
We only
Just
found
give me a
death.
second here to pull her. Oh, sorry.
Combing the desert.
What are we doing? We're coming the desert.
Fucking fro pick made me laugh. So.
I need to rewatch Spaceballs. It's been a minute.
Oh boys.
Gold.
Oh boys, look what
We
I
have it on
found
DVD.
here.
I know
What a
you
white
do.
women at. I love
I
Blazing
knew it. I'm
Saddles.
surrounded by assholes. So, speaking of Vesper, as you are moving up to kind of peer around that corner,
Mhm.
See Vesper on the other side.
Vesper
About time you all showed
slips
up.
through and appears
Through the same way we did, or through the curse?
the same way you did. Okay, there she is.
Perfect. Now we know how to ask where the fuck that portal leads to, because Bjorn just might be dead.
Okay, so
Don't just
you,
watch me go through
Torbrek.
it. Nobody.
I
except
said
Gold.
I'm
I
not
didn't
leaving my
see
battle
you
buddy
shit.
behind, and I was going through the portal.
Yeah, so you, Torbrek,
I
you come
called,
around
you
the
didn't
corner,
pick up-
Uh-huh.
and what you see is it opens up into a relatively empty space, and then it looks like there's another passageway off to the right. If you move forward, you can look, and it looks like just kind of another bunk area for barracks kind of setup
You see
for
that
more
Shadowbane?
guard type personnel or something like that.
So
But other than that, there's really nothing over
So what I would do is, after looking around the corner, I'll look towards the group and say, I'm assuming the guy went through that portal because there's nothing but a barracks next to us.
Sorry, Gold already went through the
there. Yep, and Gold, pshoom, you head through the portal yourself.
Disintegrated immediately.
We'll send a message to Gold. You alive?
You hear nothing.
All right. Well, it might be dead.
Damn. All right, who's next? We have more tests to conduct.
All right, it's time to start the next campaign. Everyone go through the portal of disintegration.
Fucking bug zapper.
Dark Souls game over.
So,
You
what,
die.
what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna ask Vesper if these magic portals lead to other places in the mansion.
I have no idea. I mean,
I said
I've
only
never-
one way to find out, and I go through.
okay. All right, so you also, yoink,
That's what
disappear
it's
as you go
about.
through the portal.
I'll,
I just imagine
I don't know. These, I've never heard of these.
that's fine. Take my hand. We're going through the portal.
She grabs your hand. You guys go through.
you know the PlayStation 2 startup sound?
Yes.
Every time you walk through a portal, it's that PlayStation 2 turn on sound. The one that wakes your parents up at 2 a.m. Because it's way
Solid
louder
meme,
than your
solid
TV.
meme.
Every time you fall down some stairs, all you hear is,
That's GameCube.
which
That's
is
the only
even
one I
better,
had.
Same era.
but
The
better.
PlayStation 2.
I had a PlayStation 2 and a GameCube. Never touched the Xbox. In fact, I only just got my first Halo game like a month ago with the Master Chief
I
Collection.
started with Xbox.
Solid.
Started with
One
Much
was
better on
GameCube and
PC than it
shit.
was on.
Started with PlayStation, went to GameCube, and then I went to the Wii, and then I got the,
Give me a
I had
few
the PS2.
seconds there, chat.
and then
Chat, is this real?
I finally got my
For real,
Xbox
for real?
360 because everybody was playing Minecraft on Xbox back in the day.
I do remember playing Minecraft on my PS3, local co-op.
It's just fun.
Like an 8-inch split screen because there
Uh-huh.
were 8 of us on that goddamn thing.
I got the PS3 strictly to play Little Big Planet.
Respect.
That's one of the greatest games ever created.
I did that to play the
Little Big
Assassin's
Planet
Creed game.
2, the Jaws levels, my favorite. We've talked about
There were
this.
so many of those. The survival ones made by the community.
Your little platform, you just hold on.
Oh, what was that game? Infamous. That was my shit on PS3.
Never played it, but I had the infamous costume on Little Big Planet.
Infamous was such a good game. And when they had the vampire.
Infamous 2 I liked more than Infamous 1.
Well, of course.
And Infamous 3 was unplayable.
Yeah, no, I hated that. But Infamous 2.
The
when
power
you-
was cool and the
when
graphics
you-
were great.
Infamous 2 when you got the vampire DLC where you can fight
we just
Dracula.
derailed the campaign, or just
Well, we're waiting for Jason to
Okay.
transition maps is all. This is that thing where we talk and the audience stays in.
Hey,
Yeah.
nobody.
Oh, holy shit.
Fuck.
I see colors, lots of purples,
This is gonna
greens,
take
and whites.
A moment.
All right. Well, to continue talking about underrated like PlayStation franchises, I miss Killzone.
Killzone just had a crossover with Helldivers.
I know. That kind of like revitalized.
That was
it
the
in
other
my brain.
game I played on PlayStation 3.
Was some
Was
Killzone. too?
Killzone 2.
Yes. There we go.
Mine was Army of Two.
Do you remember?
I rented that game a couple times. It was okay. It was
There
pretty
was some
I only liked it
FPS
because me and Gabe played
on the
together.
PlayStation 3 that was like 200 player lobbies that like was super.
Sounds like Battlefield.
It wasn't Battlefield. It was super underutilized and no one really knew what it was. It
At
was
least 200 people knew what it was. It sounded like.
more like 45.
Fair enough.
But I wish I remembered the name of the game because like the gunplay was okay, but it was just 3 lanes, 200 people, absolute chaos.
Shit. Talk about chaos. Look at the map.
Holy crap!
Like I said, it'll take a moment.
So
Holy
Jason,
cannoli.
are we expected to get through this map in how many sessions?
Yes.
Fuck.
Can we get like a boss radar? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 so we know where to go.
I love a dungeon crawl.
All right.
You gotta follow the glowing trail, like. in
See, this is where
fucking-
Toma would come in handy because if I would have just like nicked the guy and put the brand of castigation, just know exactly where he went.
Except you
So,
wouldn't have
I
gotten
could
there.
have hunters marked him, but I'm sure he's miles away by now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you guys don't see him. So
We don't say shit.
here we are.
As if we went in the right direction.
You guys,
He's not even here.
you guys have entered the portal, and you find yourselves in a fairly large cave-like chamber.
Oh yeah.
It
5 frames
is-
a second.
A combination of dim light and darkness, depending on where you are.
Fuck.
As you
Actually
can
is
see,
dark.
yep. As you can see, there are some natural crystals that do emit some light, which give off dim light. You guys also, right now, your minis, I have activated the torches just because it's easier to see them. But if you desire, you can light torches or use light spells or whatever that accomplish the actual thing.
Lights out.
But other than that, like you can see, like down here,
Oh god,
This is
love that
darkness.
movie.
this
Respect.
is in darkness, so it is very hard for you guys to see in that area,
I
Yes.
love that scene.
Super.
except for you.
Dark.
I'm a tiefling.
Any of you that have dark vision, yeah, you can see in there. If you don't, however, it's going to be a little difficult unless you guys light some light.
Dank
Something
vision.
I thought was actually super cool in Baldur's Gate 3, depending on what race your character is, the screen will light up differently.
Yep.
With what you can and can't see for that race. I was like, that's pretty dope.
That is cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
high tech gaming shit.
So I was like, okay, well, I was gonna play my character, but I guess I'm playing Sterling because he can see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, like I said, it is dark, but it is a large chamber that you see before you, and you can see there are areas of
fuck
light kind of further away from you as some of these crystals that are emitting light. You see pockets of them around this chamber.
Well, I'm going
I
to
don't think you get dark
immediately
vision.
tell everyone don't move.
I have blind sight, but that doesn't help.
And I'm going to make a survival check and see what general direction people seem to be traveling from this origin
well, are
point.
you gonna do your ping thing?
I could, but I'm going to start with this and then I'll move
Okay.
on to magic.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
I would also like to do a survival check to see if I can
Sure.
divulge.
Are you
any-
proficient in survival?
Yes.
Then
Does
absolutely.
This
23.
plane look familiar.
Not as good. 19.
Okay. And what'd you have?
23.
Okay.
Am I in hell?
Yes.
Hell does not look like this.
I might.
It's not hell.
But it's
It's
both.
the abyss.
Yeah, is that me? Is that
Oh,
what
yeah.
he is?
This looks
Yo,
very
where
much
we
like
is. Get fucked.
Very
Yeah, but
much
the
like the
abyss
abyss.
anyway.
Reminds me of him.
Fuck.
Gold's
Very
never
much.
been here.
But
He's heard stories, but he's never been.
it also looks a lot like the Feywild too.
The Fey Abyss.
No
The
thanks.
Fibbis. The Fibbis.
These crystals, some of the plant life you see close by,
I'm sorry.
definitely Feywild. But in general terrain that you are seeing, and just kind of how everything seems to be, the stonework, and like the natural stone and the different kinds of layers of it, remind you of home.
Alright, I
This
have
seems to be a combination.
no utility spells, so I am not
Oh, as
I
soon
can cast friends.
as soon as that enters my mind that it looks kind of Fey, and she says that it kind of looks like the Abyss, correct?
gonna reminds me like home.
I'm gonna look at Gold. I'm gonna say the rod was definitely placed somewhere nearby.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
For real.
1000%.
That's
Well, off of my survival check, what can I gather? Where we need to go?
Excellent question. So
You would
both you and Bjorn notice that it appears that there are some signs of passage. It's not really tracks because this is, it's stone for the most
It's
part.
more like where in the.
It's more like a little bit of wear and displaced dust, or there are some vegetation, that might be moved a little
Gold
bit.
and I
by
both look
footsteps.
at it. And Gold and I.
And it,
Gold and
eye.
I both
No,
look at it
GoldenEye, great game.
and then nod at each other.
Yep. And it does appear like it is heading in this general direction. We're just going to use
I start trucking that way.
we're just going to use the if you look in the lower corner, it actually has a compass, so this would
It's
be
a little bit clearer if
to
you
the
look here.
southwest.
There's a big old shark.
So it looks like it's heading
Board of the way.
southwest.
sounds.
I can move
great.
that in a second.
Move the way, boys.
Yeah,
I would
for it.
also like to use my primeval awareness feature.
Okay.
So, as an action, you spend one ranger spell slot to determine any celestials,
call.
aberrations, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, or undead within 1 mile or up to 6 miles if you are in favored terrain. I imagine I am not in favored terrain in the abyss. The feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
Right.
Can we move
So-
the screen to like the middle at all, so it's not like all the way up the top? Is that doable?
What, for you guys up here?
Yeah, no, just like drag the physical screen down, like the window. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
She wants to just even it out.
I see how
Yeah,
you
probably.
It's just a little easier for me to see because I assume you couldn't full screen it.
No, I can't because it.
Yeah, that's what I figured
Yeah.
there. That's why I was just to center it a bit more.
Yeah, because we
Well,
want
just
to
leave it
have
on
the
the other
chat
end, yeah.
available so it's easier to see.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of which, chat, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, you can super chat or you can donate Twitch bits and tell us what you'd like to see happen because you can affect the game. You can give people advantage, disadvantage, fuck with them, fuck with me, whatever. You can mess things up or have some fun.
1,290.
As long as it's not game breaking, we can make things happen and make it kind of fun that way.
I'm gonna take your
So
legs.
feel free to
I'll break you
participate
apart.
in that way, shape, or form. Anyway, back to you guys.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just trucking off in that direction.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
Power walking.
I'm gonna see what happens, but I'll start slowly following around the edges where the light is, just because I don't have
Okay.
the best vision in this kind of light. So I want to
Okay.
kind of stay near the light source area.
Off of my ping, what do I receive?
Excellent question.
You a bitch.
Because I will be casting a spell after this.
So, you need to pick Fey, Fiend, Undead, or, which,
I believe it's. I don't think I have to pick. I think it just tells
I'm
me.
pretty
No, I
sure
think you have to pick.
the legacy version, I'm pretty damn sure you have to pick.
That was a hard drop.
It just says or, not and or.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Yeah,
It's
or
or.
means-
So I guess I will go for fiends, as that would cover
Dang.
the devils and
Okay.
demons.
I would have gone with Faye, but that's still pretty good.
All right.
Oh.
Give me a moment. I need to.
Since I am a shifter, an animal-y person, can
Can I?
can
clean
I
myself?
roll like I don't know if it'd be an insight or survival, just kind of see if I get that that instinctual feeling that this place is dangerous or
Yeah, we can roll survival for that.
Mm-hmm.
Off your ping. Boom! Sonar going out, looking for fiends. Bum, bum, bum,
You go
bum,
blind.
bum, 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 bum.
And right.
Fuck.
And then one awfully close.
Yep. And
All right.
16.
you're not sure if it's dangerous or not,
Yes, it is.
but you are
No
definitely
instinctual
sure.
feeling that
It
we're
is.
being like watched.
You
or
don't
something
think
like
you're
that.
being necessarily feel like you're being watched, but you. This is new terrain for you, and it does. You would feel like, okay, I should probably be cautious, but I don't feel like I'm currently being watched, kind of thing.
With that information, I'm going to at 4th level cast Locate Creature, and I'm going to give both the description of Lord Shadowbane as well as the name Lord Shadowbane. You sense the direction of the creature's location as long as the creature is 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as human or unicorn, as long as you have seen such creature up close within 30 feet at least once.
Unicorn.
You have.
Just human.
Yeah, so it's an example of like if I want to know where the nearest unicorn is within 1,000 feet of me, I can go find it.
All right.
I'm checking.
Demon, 5 steps away.
If the creature described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effect of a polymorph spell, the spell does not locate the creature. So if Lord Shadowbane changed forms recently, it don't work.
Okay.
Or if there is running water at least 10 feet wide separating us.
That's
Okay.
Oddly specific, I know.
yeah.
A weird
That is oddly
parameter for a
specific.
magic
But
spell.
hey.
But hey, it's a
You got a
spell,
river, you're
and I
fucked.
cast it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay.
Dang, moving water.
All right. So you cast your spell,
My greatest weakness.
and off to the northwest. What is it specifically? Does it give you distance and direction?
So I just know where he is.
Yeah, it's
Like I know his physical location, and
It's-
if he's moving, I know where he's
it's a
moving.
waypoint on his map.
Okay.
Yeah, I effectively have a mini map saying you're over here.
And so
Pretty good.
from where
That's
you
useful.
are, what you see is basically what
Yeah,
you get
locate
because you
creature.
don't have the area mapped out. You know distance and direction to your target. As long as it is within 1,000 feet, there's not 10 feet of water, blah blah blah. So you're sitting there.
Oh, sorry, moving water.
Yeah.
If it's still water,
Yeah, if it's still water, that's fine. Okay, which is important to know.
Moving water.
But
It's a way
you
to magic.
you cast your spell, and then to the northwest, you go. He's approximately 650 feet to the northwest.
It's only 1,000 feet, right?
hmm
That's not that far.
Right,
It's
so
not.
600 feet away.
He's
He's
about
very close.
650 feet away to the northwest.
He's 2 turns of a or of a monk.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Knowing where that direction is and where the wear pattern is in the floor,
Mhm.
those are opposite directions, right?
Yeah.
Not quite
Well,
opposite. There's northwest
northwest,
and
southwest.
southwest.
Just gotta break through the wall to him.
Well, I suppose I will ignore the worn path, and then we will go ahead and go up the other way.
Okay.
If there is another way, that is.
So you're going to
We
attempt to
make
go to the
one.
northwest. So where you currently are at, what you can see is you've essentially, the portal puts you right at the foot of stairs. Okay, the stairs. Well, I should say at the top of these stairs right here. Technically, is where the portal dropped you.
Mhm.
It was easier to put you at the foot of them, but you basically came out right at the top of these stairs. Bjorn, you actually, because you fell through, you tumbled down the stairs. I'm
I'm
not gonna-
okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You didn't
No one
take
was here
a
to
lot
see
of
it,
damage,
fine.
but it was very interesting to watch
No
you.
one saw it.
If anyone was there, they would have laughed.
London was my pride.
Yep. But you came in at the portal at the top of the stairs, and as you come down, there is no way to go northwest from where you're currently standing.
Okay.
Um,
I could climb that rock.
yeah. Well, no. You're like it's a cavern.
Can't see the roof.
It's
right
not
now
a yeah.
because
There.
we would've
The
been
roof
through
is removed so we can see where to go. But this is a cavern. It's like you are encased in here.
it. Climb the wall right
Gold,
up to the
what's
ceiling.
Gold? What's the plan?
Onward.
Follow the path of least resistance. Let's go where they're going.
All right, you lead the way. I'll right behind you.
Bjorn is already like way ahead.
Bjorn's 20 feet away or going.
Alright.
And he just walks.
No, I did a survival check and I rolled well.
Yeah, exactly. You see the path, so like
Yeah.
you're like, all right, they did this, then whoop, and then you.
So Bjorn,
that
you're
way.
like over here.
He does
Basically.
a quick scan of the room. He's like trying to detect anything might be watching him. Doesn't doesn't sense anything and keeps moving.
Do you give the air a weird sniff?
Yes,
There we
Did
go.
I did that. I did that. No, maybe not that much.
Just
Fucking bear in the big blue house. He's like, it's you.
So you guys are following the pathway, which is leading you to the southwest.
Yes, Captain.
And I have to go grab Bjorn because you have ended up in vegetation.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Well,
You gotta take a potty break.
So you have headed to the southwest here.
over here.
You do notice the cavern you are in. This is a fairly large cavern. There are some stone, which you think were like stalactites and stalagmites that must have, been for a long time because they've come together and like fused together into pillars within this cavern. This entire cavern is closed. You see one pathway, and it has the markings of travel going through it. Again, down here to this southwest corner. Everything else seems to be cavern and closed off.
all right. Hold on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also would like to specifically be looking up towards the ceiling too, just to make sure we're not gonna get jumped.
That's what I was kind of getting at before. He's on full alert right now.
Okay.
Bjorn.
So I am just, because it is easier, I'm just going to move you all together in one group instead of
Well, I
separating.
mean, we're
you out.
walking in one group anyway.
Well, Bjorn kind of moved ahead, but I'm just
We'll
going to
move.
move you together. Because it's just easier that way.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Yes. All right.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, no. All right. So, as you guys are moving, you get to this passageway, and this passageway is a little bit narrow. Looks like you're gonna have to, for the most part, go single file, or
looks
at
like
the
single
at the
file,
most
but
you could
alright.
be, two people side by side at some points, but points
I
of
go
it.
first.
You want to head off in the lead? That is fine if everyone is good with that.
Go there
Do
you
you
go.
what about the rest of your marching order?
Oh, bro, I'm squishy.
I'll be second.
I think we do you second, I'll take the rear, and then the
Yeah,
two
you
girls
can
in
be-
the center.
Oh, that's
Alright.
right. We have another girl with us.
You do. So
So it'll be you
Bjorn,
tank in the front,
You're in the front.
him telling you where to go, Persephone, and then
We got Gold here,
Vera. or
Yeah,
some
we
shit,
got-
right?
Persephone,
Vesper.
Vesper, and then Tobrek in the back.
I'll take it back.
So that's where everyone is.
See you go, but I love to watch you leave.
You're moving along through this passageway. Anything in particular you guys are trying to do? And we gotta kind
We're walking around till
Thank
we
you, sir.
find either the guy we're looking for or something else we need to stop and handle. Also looking for the rod, I guess, is the other one we're probably doing.
I feel like wherever he is above table is probably where the rod is
you
gonna
know,
be.
Probably, but like just making sure I say it out loud.
All right, so you guys are heading down this passageway here.
I'm just gonna have to believe you. Mind the
There, turn
gap,
it this
boys.
way. You're heading down this long passage.
Make him away.
All right. And as you head down this way, I will need.
I'm not trying to get jumped.
Let's see, where is that?
Extra DC.
Initiative.
No, not initiative.
We're in the kill zone.
As you get
We were
down
just talking
to
about that
here, you guys can see the. Yes, you can.
Whoa.
You guys can see that the passageway itself has been kind of going down while the ceiling is staying up high. So right now, the ceiling was probably about 15, 20 feet above you, but you're slowly going down grade. And as you've been going down grade, the ceiling is, for the most part, stayed really up high. So it's slowly getting further and further away from you. At this point, it's probably about 25 to 30 feet above your head.
asthma?
But when you get right here, Bjorn,
My asthma.
I need a. I'll allow everyone to do a perception check.
Don't
It's
say
just going to be
save.
different based on how far back you are in the order.
Give the real dice another chance. Yeah. Oh, dirty 20.
18.
Four.
4. Okay, so you don't see it.
17 for me.
Okay, so you're too far back to see it. So's Vesper, but you two actually do see
I alert.
right here. There is a very thin wire.
I dead stop it.
Just the mom seatbelt. Just
There are traps.
booby traps. Traps shaped like boobies.
Do you want me to disarm it or do you want to step over it?
I'd like to take some chalk, crush it up into powder, and just throw it ahead of us to see if there's like any more wires as we were to
Oh, that's a
step
good
over this
idea.
one.
Okay. So mark off whatever chalk you've got. I'm assuming like a little bit of it. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
yet.
just adventures pack. You always have chalk.
So mark that off. You're using it.
What's got cock?
You throw it out, and it kind of coats the area about 5 foot square in front of you, or so in front of Bjorn, and it makes the wire a little more visible, but you don't see any additional.
So disarm or step over?
Just step over it.
I'm just gonna step over it.
Yeah.
We will want to be mindful of that on the way back. Maybe use some of that chalk.
There's a shitload of chalk on the floor. I think we'll be able to see.
That's
it.
true. That's right. You just put a
Yeah,
cloud around
it's
the
like
ground.
covered all over.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
It's like I threw flour on the floor.
I'll press the digitation and arrow to point to it on the
Okay.
wall.
All right, so
Just
Says
you guys now you can easily see the wire, so you step over the wire. Okay, and
I'd rather not waste the time disarming right now.
yeah, we don't got time for this shit.
all right,
Especially if
and
he's gonna start moving around the mansion like a motherfucker.
Seeing as I'm holding concentration on the spell, how far away does Shadowbane seem to be now?
seems to be getting farther away. Probably about 700 feet.
We're losing him.
that or we're walking in the wrong direction.
Well, we didn't see any other direction, so we're walking this way.
So, as you are coming through here, Bjorn, when you get up to this point, I need a dexterity save.
It was advantage.
Oh boy.
Was down percent?
Vesper intentionally steps on a wire.
Well,
Oops.
technically, you get those at advantage for things you can see coming.
Maybe this is a new one then, because this one just says advantage on dex unless you are incapacitated. I'll play it however you want.
That might be the
Just remember, they
2024
updated
rules,
a bunch of stuff
yeah, that-
without me being
yeah,
able to do anything
yeah.
about it.
Oh yeah, I know. But that's the
I'll play it however you
yeah.
want to.
2014 rules are you get your danger sense is basically if you
Mhm.
can see it coming, and then and you
And
get
you
a
are
dex
telling me
save.
I cannot see this one coming.
No,
Okay.
you did not anticipate. that.
Dex save. I was technically looking around, but 9.
Okay, so as you move forward, the floor falls out underneath you.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stop
That
walking.
sucks.
Oh, actually, you're 2 people ahead of me. Is Featherfall touch?
Yes, pretty sure it is.
I don't think so, because you can cast it on a.
Let's
Group,
double
yeah.
check.
I'm
Well,
looking.
no, yeah, you cast it like individually, one at a time on people
Oh,
by
okay.
touch usually. I'm pretty sure.
I've been
60
watching.
foot range.
Oh, really?
So
Just that
Hold on.
long finger.
Let's double
I'm
check.
looking at it right here.
Is this 2014 or?
Within 60 feet of you.
Fucking Michael Jordan
When you
from
are a
Space
creature within
Jam.
60
Yep.
feet of you fall.
Yep, you
Come
can.
on, it's down.
Alright,
Hands
well,
down.
Featherfall your ass.
Fucking arm stretched out.
Excellent. Very well. So you cast Featherfall. So
And I fell 5 feet.
no, you gently fall down,
Onto spikes.
Well, at least it's
20
gentle
feet.
spikes.
and you only take 4 points of piercing damage as you land on the spikes. Thankfully,
Softly. land
you
on the
yes,
spike.
you softly land them, so they hurt, but nowhere near as bad as they could have.
Watch out! And thank you.
I'm gonna press the digitation. Another thing on the thing that says trap and points down.
Okay. So you're now in the bottom of the pit, and you got like a spike through your foot. Not too
I hand the rope to Gold, who's second in line.
I'm gonna go ahead and tie it off to myself and brace myself against the wall.
Okay.
I'll toss down the rope
Okay.
as I'm just kind of like a pillar against it, just like.
Fair
I'll
enough.
try to help, but I'm not very strong. So
Yeah, fair enough. No, you guys managed to get him out of the trap. And now that that section of the floor is open, you guys can avoid it.
You just
can
jump
get
over it.
Yeah. So you're able to progress on from there.
Yay!
As you are continuing down this kind of natural cavern hallway, it continues to move further down and further down until it eventually is getting to a point where you're now entering an area that is covered with fog.
I cast friends on the fog.
The fog likes you.
Nice.
so much so that it surrounds you.
Yes. It gives you a big foggy hug.
It's gonna fog you up, my dude.
Yes.
It all surrounds me and no one else.
I kind of miss Patch right now. He could blow away the fog.
I was
so
just
could see.
thinking that would be pretty darn useful.
Does anyone have any wind spells?
I don't think I do, but give me a sec.
Yep. So as you enter this
I got
fog,
nothing.
I know I don't.
the good thing is
a
there
thunderclap.
seems to be an kind of an iridescent glow, bioluminescence or something happening below it that is causing it to light up slightly, which does make the entire area dim light, so you can see a little bit better than in some of the dark areas you were in. But
Torbreaker
it is
walking
also
blindly.
obscuring your vision somewhat, so you cannot
Alright.
see very far in front of you.
So hear me out. I have clothing just in
You do?
general on me.
I do too.
So you're not
Whoa.
naked. Got it.
I'm gonna
crazy.
give some of the clothing to my mage hand. And with my mage hand, try to fan some of the smoke away or the fog.
Oh, just like hold it.
Yeah, just
I thought you were like
Okay.
dressing up the
try to
hand.
clear in front
Like
of
the
you.
hand is sticking out like
He's in a dress.
it's like the little
Okay.
puppet just popping out of the shirt.
So,
Dog on.
so here's what I'm gonna do. With that,
Don't go over here.
it seems to be moving the fog a little bit as it moves.
Just enough to
but-
clear so he can
but it-
see the immediate, like, what's in front of
Yeah,
him.
but it eventually circles back around
Yeah.
and fills, so it's not really having a huge
No,
effect.
just enough so he can see
But-
the immediate what's in front of him.
Thinking outside the box, I'm gonna give you an inspiration
I'll
point.
take
You can
it.
add to your pool.
The stock of it. I was gonna make a joke about this fog, but I guess I missed my opportunity.
Oh, okay. Roll. Roll.
That was good.
That deserves a roll.
Can I make a survival check to determine which path is efficient?
I was about to ask you because there are two paths in front
Yeah,
of you.
based on
Oh,
based on Shadowbane's location on my spell, I imagine I need to take the left path, but I want to make sure.
I saw 7 and 0 0.
That is a 28.
Okay.
I love rolling
So-
19s, baby.
Yeah.
I can't roll in that 20, but 19s,
So-
good.
Pretty
dice.
darn good.
Yeah, it is.
It's the second best roll I can make.
You would think that, okay, I know we're getting further away from him. He's probably about 750 feet now.
Mhm.
And again, to that same direction, northwest, that forward, that seems to be just straight away from him, but this path to the left is moving back towards the north.
Can I
Maybe
ask
that'll
one
go
thing
closer?
on this particular subject?
Mm-hmm.
While we're standing still, is it still moving?
Ask
what-
him.
Would you have inferred that, or is that out of character for Gold?
Well, as far as tracking, we've been sitting here studying for a little bit, so that's just something I would passively get information on from my spell, is how far away he's moving.
But we've been moving too this whole time. Have we stopped for a second to see if it's still like?
We haven't had a time to stop.
Well, we're stopping
Fair
right now, is what I think he's asking.
Well, he's not asking that
Well,
anymore.
No.
hold on.
Daniel is
Okay.
wondering, not
I was
Bjorn.
like, we did
Yeah.
technically stop when we were pulling him out of the hole.
Yeah, but you were also busy dealing with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Now, Gold hasn't asked that information because Gold hasn't been thinking about it.
Fair enough.
Gold is currently in a rush to catch up, so Gold wouldn't be thinking of that. So we'll go ahead and ignore that. Knowing what I know, I would take the left path.
Okay, what, quick question for you.
Yes.
What level spell did you use to activate this?
4th level.
Okay. It is no
The midst
longer
of
up because it
counter
only
spells.
lasts for 1 minute per spell level. It has been more than 4 minutes now.
Concentration up to an hour.
No, primeval awareness has an
This
action.
is locate creature, sir.
Oh, you're doing locate creature. Sorry,
Yeah,
I was thinking primeval awareness.
No, that's
My bad.
just my ability.
Okay, never mind then. Yes, you are correct. So yes, you have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Just had me thinking primeval awareness.
No, you're
and I was
okay.
like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm able to know where they are.
Yeah. Okay. So, but as I said, the answer to your question is you feel like the path to the left seems to be turning more towards the north, and logically you feel like, okay, that should
That would
take
be
us-
the optimal
Yeah.
path from what I know anyway.
Exactly.
What my
That's
survival
your
check
best-
let me know.
your best inference of what's going on.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead. Fjord, left.
I nod and I start heading left.
Okay.
Point him in the right direction of what left is.
Okay. As you are
I
heading,
know what left is.
as you are
He
heading,
holds up this left. Because the thumb points that way.
as you are heading to the left,
Hold the right hand.
Yes.
you move into a
I could never
larger
do that.
chamber.
They both look like elves.
Okay. Once again, now at this, you had been going down. You seem to be at kind of a low point again in this fog. And when you look up, because I know you've been wanting to keep an eye on that, the ceiling now seems to be kind of steady at a height of about 30 feet above you. Doesn't seem to be changing much at all. But this chamber is pretty large. You're looking at it, and it looks like it's maybe about 50 feet across in one direction, and 30 or so in another, and then 30 feet high. You can see that there is a path leading up, heading north, and then the rest of the chamber is just open. But I will need everyone to roll perception.
Oh, this dice is being so nice to me. 25.
Dude, say.
I rolled a 19.
I did not.
I rolled a
16.
for a total of 17.
22.
Okay,
We see shit.
so yeah, you do, especially since it rolled a fucking 1.
Oh, is that? Oh, is
So
that a
you
shadow
see-
fucker?
One of the shadow creatures
Finally.
is
Combat.
kind of floating in around this room, and it sees you, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm sorry. In this house, we.
Yes.
Roll
Sorry, we haven't done that in a while, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
In this house, we roll for initiative. There you go. Okay. It's been a while.
So.
I got 20.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Dirty 20 for gold.
22 for me.
How did I roll super fucking good and still do worse than everyone? I
You
also
did-
got a dirty 20.
I'm sure you didn't do worse than everyone.
You
Would you
also
get
got
4?
I rolled an
3?
18 for a dirty 20, and I'm still
What's,
going third.
What's your initiative bonus?
Depends on what my
2.
plus is.
What's your initiative bonus?
+4.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm still
What
going
did you have
third.
again, Torbrek?
22.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Well, you may be going 4.
And Persephone, what did you have?
You gotta forget about
3.
Vesper.
I can only roll 2 numbers better than what I rolled. I'm
Alright.
still going almost last.
So Persephone is definitely first. I mean,
Yeah, we were doing reverse order this time, right?
yeah. Okay,
Persephone's just
so
gonna cast Fireball. It's fine.
Torbrek,
Do you have?
you see this creature in front of you. It is one of those shadow creatures, and it sees you, and it is
Yeah.
starting to move towards you. But it is your turn.
I will run up and let's start this fucking combat with the new bow staff.
Need some actual squares here.
One's an at 20, one's an 18 plus 8. No, plus 9 on each.
Okay.
Just remember, 3 to 9.
I didn't even use my metal dice to roll the crit. It was the Scanlan dice from Vox Machina.
I'm starting to think all the critical roll dice are critically rolling.
Critically weighted. All right, so you had a
So a nat 20 for
nat
the first
20
one.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
then
going to be 2d10.
Yep.
Plus 4. Where the fuck is the d10? Oh, it's these motherfuckers. $17 on the first one, which is the crit.
And what kind of damage are you dealing?
It's the Ironwood Quarterstaff life stealing.
Okay.
So I don't know what type of. It's just bludgeoning. I'm assuming it's not magical bludgeoning.
No, that's not
Well, it's
magic.
life stealing.
Yeah. So the first attack I gained that
Well,
many.
actually, it is a magical weapon technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is magical.
So I gained the
There's a magic
whatever
item.
I did damage for the first one, but I'm already at max health, and then the next one will be 8 damage on the second one,
Okay.
and then I'll Fury of blows his ass.
Okay.
You gonna blow his ass?
He's gonna blow his ass.
One's an 11, the other one's a 17 plus 10 on each.
Okay. Well, both will hit then. 11 plus
Bad, Harry,
10
that
definitely
chocolate
fucking
tart.
hits.
Dude, I did not realize you get a plus 10 hit with just your fist for a monk at this
Yeah.
level. Holy
Yeah.
You do when you have a homebrew Pathfinder item that gives you plus
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
40.
I'll say for one of the strikes, I'll make it a stunning strike.
Okay.
So the first one to hit will be a 6 damage. The next one will be 10 points of damage, and then I'll stunning
And-
strike his ass,
All right.
which will be the
Well, you'll
DC.
try to stunning strike his ass.
Yeah, the stunning strike DC. Give me a second. DC 16 con save.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. So that is your turn. Gold.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the thing I almost always do as a ranger.
Shoot from a distance.
I'm gonna go ahead and use
Planar warrior feat.
yeah, no, I'm planar warrior feature, so I get an extra 2d8 on first hit. Ugh, 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's a 22 for the first hit.
Yep, that hits.
21 for the second hit,
Anyone?
Both hit.
and then I'll use the teleporting feature to make a third attack.
Okay.
So that's 3 attacks. That is a 20 on the last
That
one.
hits. All 3 hit.
So Alright, so 22 force damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Or sorry, that's minus the plus 4. 26
Good lord.
on the first hit.
Okay.
It drastically drops off from here. There's going to be 7 on the second hit.
Okay.
And then an additional 8 on the third hit. In doing so, I'm going to teleport 20 feet
And what
towards
type?
the...
Real quick, what type of damage?
It's all force damage.
all force damage. Okay.
Yes, and I'll be teleporting 20 foot towards the next entrance.
That
Okay. So
converts all of
you
your
so you
slashing to
moved up.
force.
Not towards the enemy,
I think so.
Yeah.
towards the like next pathway.
Yeah. So you moved up and then you
That's pretty
went
dumb.
20 foot
That's
towards the
ridiculous.
next entrance. So you're about there.
Yep.
Ish. Okay.
Your sword does force damage?
I didn't use my sword. I used my bow.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were slashing.
Oh, so yeah, you were shooting. So
Yeah, and it's also not my sword or my bow that does it. It's the Horizon Walker feature. It
Yep.
just converts
it's,
all
it's
damage
a class
to force.
feature.
God damn.
I've had that since level.
I
2
thought
or
it was
3.
just on the initial hit. I didn't realize.
No,
it
he's been
was-
using it.
No,
even
the
when
initial hit, I got the extra damage.
But he does force damage on one.
Yeah.
But now it is your
I
turn.
used that shit during Lord of Rock. All right,
Bjorn!
go chop its head off.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Go up and axe it.
Yep, I'm gonna
Axe it a
rage.
question.
Go ask it a question.
Ask it a
Roll.
question.
Roll, roll,
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, I got to roll.
I'm
too.
working on it.
Yeah, Bjorn is just gonna say finally.
48.
And
18.
Hey, there we go.
as he's gonna pull out his axe, and the storm clouds are gonna start
Okay.
forming around, lightning crackling, and I'm going to rage. It's gonna do that flash with the
Okay.
pounce feature. I'm just flavoring it slightly
So
different.
bonus action rage,
Yep.
and then you are pouncing towards this motherfucker.
It is a pounce from activating rage, but it
Yeah.
just moves half your speed.
Right.
I like flavoring it as that like flash of lightning, and
Yeah.
he just
That's cool.
appears and brings the axe down on it, and I'm going
That's
to reckless swing at it.
You got it.
So
Reckless attack.
first one, I was so close to 18.
I just imagine the.
Oh, that one was an 18. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
All right, second attack. My God, these fucking consistently shit rolls. 23 hit that.
Yep. Both of
So
those
both
hit.
of those hit. So it is going to be
Consult my sheet.
Consult my papers.
1d12 plus 9 plus 3. Where did my roll just go? What did it show on there? 15?
Yep.
So 15 plus 3 from rage, so 18 plus 9. So
9.
27.
What's the damage types?
Okay, so 9 of it is lightning.
Okay, good to know.
The rest of it is slashing from that magically.
And now it's 15 plus 18, or 15 plus 3.
It's 18 magic great axe slashing.
Yep. Okay.
9 electricity.
Yep.
And then the second swing is going to deal 13 slashing and 6 lightning.
Okay.
And then the aftershock is going to come whipping through. Oh, no. No, yeah, I can use that when I activate rage as well.
Yeah.
Make a DC 16 dex save. Oh, I'm sorry, 18 for that one.
Okay.
And I will just go ahead and roll it. If he fails, he takes half 8 lightning.
If he fails, he takes full, and half if he succeeds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8
All right. Good. Okay.
turns.
All right. It is its turn.
We're gonna unload this thing, and it's gonna be like brushing off dust like it's unharmed. We weren't supposed to be here.
Oh no, Bjorn has something to prove. Either he's dying or this thing is.
All right. I have 2 targets in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Torbrek.
But remember, it's gunning for him. He's got to lose that level.
Oh, no,
No, he never.
I
He never took the deal.
Oh, he didn't
He
take
chose
the deal?
not to take the
Check it
deal.
out.
If
I was like,
if
you
he
got
did, then I
level.
definitely would be.
we got a free level out of it, so I was like, nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
He's gonna kiss you right on the lips.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you that tongue,
Oops.
Frenching you.
So that is 6 points of piercing damage.
And 97 points of
No,
necrotic.
16 points of necrotic. You're not immune to necrotic, are you?
I might be at this level.
No, double check.
Immunities, disease, and poison.
Yep, so not immune to necrotic.
Not yet.
4th DB, gotta go make dinner for the kids. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. And since you are not immune to necrotic damage, your strength is reduced by 2.
Oh no.
Good thing you
I don't
are.
use my strength anyway.
Doesn't matter, it's still
I
reduced
feel like
by
you
2.
definitely do.
It does affect carrying capacity here soon.
No, you could use dex as well
Okay.
for your own arm. So yeah, you're fine.
That's attack number 1. Attack number 2 is gonna miss.
Oh,
Because I rolled shit.
This is a stacking effect,
reaction?
isn't it?
Or get TPK'd, that would be funny to me. Yep, either one. Good luck or TPK, yeah.
Oh, well, there's it's gonna be funny for them, but they're not gonna be here to watch. So
I'll spend a key point to hit him once with Tipsy Sway.
Okay,
That's 12 plus 10.
that hits.
The 4th Dragon Ball.
That's 12 points of damage with my fist.
I didn't even
Okay,
think about that.
It's the 4-star ball.
all right.
Go who's
And
first.
then he is going to use
That makes sense.
this, so... Okay,
Damn.
I will say that he is purposely not looking this thing in the eyes this time.
mm-hmm.
Staring right.
I want that known before
Look at
you
his
say whatever
forehead.
you.
My eyes are up here. I know.
No, he's looking center mass.
Yeah. Just aim at what you're looking at.
He got the heebie-jeebies when he looked that thing in the eyes. Last
Okay.
time.
Look at its
And-
tits.
It seems
It
to
doesn't matter.
disappear.
It seems to disappear.
Yep, you do not see it. And it is now Persephone's turn.
I'm going to hold until I see it.
Okay, so you're holding your action.
Yep.
Okay. Gold, your turn. Yep. Or sorry, Torbrek. Torbrek, then Gold.
With my dagger, would I be able to try to locate where he is? I don't use any blind sight.
You're using blind sight?
Yeah.
Give me perception at advantage. Actually, let me double check something while you're looking at it.
Not great.
Well, let me double check it. real quick.
I was gonna double check the blindside stuff too.
Okay, so yeah, you see it. It is right behind you.
All right. So since I know it's right behind me, I'm just gonna take my bow staff, fully swing it around the back of my head, and just aim for the back.
Yeah, you,
Swat Bjorn.
yeah, you can actually, because you have blind sight,
Ow.
you technically can attack it just like it's normal.
Yeah. So I'll attack it twice.
That's like coming in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 plus 9 and an 11 plus 9.
Both hit.
He's a very good lawyer.
Because he was hit, does he appear again?
But we could see he's hitting him, so we can at least tell
13 with the staff,
relatively where to swing.
and then 7,
Yes.
11 points
Swing.
with the staff again. And then I will Fury.
So 13 and 11.
Yeah, 13 and 11 both damage with the staff, which is magical.
Mhm.
And then I'll Fury blows his ass. One's an 18. Oh, double 18s. So
Yep, they
that's
both hit.
28 to hit both. And then I'll try to stunning strike his ass again.
We're dumping all our resources. This
So-
fucker.
13
Dumping all of them.
and 6.
Easy.
And then
This is-
stunning strike.
These things were hyped up big time, and Bjorn is ready to
And I-
test its metal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no problem. Brian Juggernaut, Jason and Michael checking in with you guys. Appreciate it. Finish the live stream tonight. Also have to feed the baby. Well, yeah, it happens. Babies need to get fed.
This is way too many babies.
Do it. Not too many babies. It's all the babies.
If there's only 2 babies, we have an issue.
There's got to be more babies. More babies. Oh,
And then
No.
No.
the free action, I'll let people know that it's right behind me or whatever
Okay.
I was hitting at. Is where the thing's at.
gold.
Having seen him hitting something behind him, would I be able to use displacement of fog to get a higher chance of hitting it? All right. Well,
No,
I'm just gonna
it's
shoot
still-
the fucker.
It's still going to be, because you can't see it, it is at disadvantage.
Horizon Walker feature.
And
We'll
technically, Jen, because you can't see it, but he said
Nat
this is where it
20,
says
of
you can
course.
target
I get 2.
that area. It's
Okay.
just at disadvantage.
Okay. Well then,
Now,
Did you really?
let me do my
Oh,
cult attack.
fuck.
Yes, I will. As soon as
Okay,
he's done.
I'll let him.
Yeah.
the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
First attack, first roll was a 20
And then a 1.
and a 1. So does a 10 hit?
No.
All right. Or sorry,
It's a
does
natural
a
12
12 hit?
It doesn't matter. Natural 1
All
automatically
attack
fails.
rolls are.
Second attack. That's going to be a 14.
Okay. No.
Third attack. How about a 17?
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, cool. Well, at least I get to roll my 3d8 of damage. All right, so that is 20 damage, all force.
Okay. Good to know.
Excuse me.
Persephone, you can take your held
I'm
action.
going to firebolt. Does a 16.
It's at disadvantage.
Yeah, 16 is my lower.
That hits.
That's
DC 16.
3d10.
Okay.
10. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Fire demolish.
Bless you.
Anything else?
No further
Well, that was
blessings.
a held action, so I guess no.
Bjorn?
If I will not be blessed, well, that's nice.
All right. Bjorn sees it disappear, and he kind of like shouts in anger, and he's going to shift. The hair on the arms will get thicker. It's a bear person, so
Mhm.
hair and face get thicker, and he's going to turn around where he just got told he was and take a reckless swing.
Okay, so
Break the
reckless.
axe down.
So it's going to be a straight roll.
It's a straight roll,
Which is not bad.
but this is the catch. I'm the one rolling,
Jason loves throwing invisible enemies.
but that's
at us.
okay. 24 for the first hit.
Okay. You swing and doesn't feel like you make contact.
Oh,
Well,
didn't I just watch you hit it
I don't know. I thought so.
right there? Feels
Do-
bad, but
do
I'm gonna
I
take another
look like-
swing.
Do I think I hit it?
Yeah, you think you did.
It's already dead. We just can't tell because it's fucking invisible.
I
Do you
brought
get a
the axe
free
downward.
cloak
Did
out
it
of this?
connect with anything? I did say that. Did it find purchase in a... Did I hear a squelch?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
You something on the ground.
does a 20 hit its corpse
You
again?
hit it's on the
I'm
ground.
turning
yeah.
it into a paste.
Yeah, it's basically in the mist, hiding and dead now.
Can I take its cloak?
What's
It's not
left of
wearing
it?
a cloak. That's just what it is.
Can I put its body on?
I want to wear
always
it.
try.
And walk
You
around.
can always try.
You just become invisible as you put it over you.
I'm kidding.
All right. Well,
It's not a cloak. I don't.
Shifting
we
was
out of
still okay
initiative
because that
now,
still gives
or-
me the
We
temperature.
are.
okay. If that's the case, I would like to investigate this room a little bit, see why it's here.
For fun. Hold on. Let me get my mage hand fan back.
Bjorn calms down and like the forms go back to how they normally are. He says, "See, Gold, I told you they were weak."
Clearly, they are.
It's not.
He's like, "That was just their little brother."
The big brother shows up, cracks knuckles behind.
So you're gonna investigate this room and go ahead and roll an investigation check if you want.
Investigation will be a 9.
Okay, as you're looking around through this room, you feel something on the ground and you pick it up. That's that card you picked up on our last game.
You're bringing that shit into here now?
You guys drew those cards the other game.
Yeah.
2 sessions ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the Tomer's Pirate Adventure card.
No. 2 sessions ago. You guys drew cards.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought you were bringing up the one from last session.
No.
I was like,
No.
what? All right, that's
No.
okay. What
I'm
did I
bringing
draw?
up the card you actually drew for Atavar here.
What was that one?
So, you had the card.
It's not
Is
the
it
what mine is.
Creeping Stoneflesh?
I have an idea of what mine could be then, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Am I going to be petrified slowly, Jason?
So,
Without a cleric
this is what it
ability?
looks like.
I'm just
Yeah,
not going
probably.
to. Dude, you could totally rock punch someone now. Shatters.
As you pick this up,
What?
you feel a little bit of stiffness in your right leg. It's just, it's like my
Muscles are a little
yeah,
tight.
muscles a little tight. That's about all you feel right now.
Motherfucker.
That's
all?
That's all for now.
Do you make any like discernible
I cannot help
like
you.
winces or like
Leon?
when you pick up this whatever you found?
No.
Yeah, I don't have remove curse. I got nothing for you.
What about Leon? Does he have-
I don't have his
He's a
spell
paladin.
list.
You should have it.
All right. So
Leon should
that's
have it, but I know
that's
he
all you find in this room.
won't. Okay.
Okay. What are you guys doing now?
Continuing
See where the
we
blip
were
is going based off of gold.
Okay. So you're gonna continue on heading up to the north pathway.
Bjorn is going to examine this thing. He's going to pick up its mushy corpse and try to see what
It is it's weird. It feels like the entire thing is like almost like a slippery black silk velvety cloth. Like the whole thing,
Oh,
like
even
its
the
whole
skin.
body. It feels that way. It's like you try to pick it up and it's like it like tries to like
Ugh.
flow through your fingers, almost like it is incorporeal.
Incorporeal.
It's a ghost.
That too.
Let's make our way, guys.
Okay.
He's getting
Making your way.
further.
All right, so you guys begin moving up towards the
Same-
north passage.
Same order we
Same
were
order.
before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna group you all
No,
together.
you're
and
good,
I'll
but
move
I
it.
assume just same order.
And as you guys are heading that way, before we continue on, we are going to take our break. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back after that. Just again, as a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, you can super chat us on YouTube or donate Twitch bits on Twitch to affect the game. So you can do things like, hey, DM, there's not enough monsters in this fight.
No,
Or,
there are plenty.
hey, we want to hear Zach talking a really bad Scottish accent for the entire rest of the stream.
Boy, do you now?
Or anything from dozens of monkeys appearing for no reason and a druid appearing to run around and be their
Or
god
remove the
or
curse
whatever.
from gold.
So we
I don't know.
we
why I'm
appreciate
here.
those things and we like to have fun like that. So feel free to do that kind of stuff. But we are going to take our break. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes.
If you don't get me right, whiskey,
All right.
I surely will die.
We are back from our break. So, welcome everyone back.
No.
Where we were, you guys were going to head through the passageway that was available to the north. And while that is happening, Zach is getting some whiskey. Yep, good choice. All right, so you guys are heading in the same marching order.
Maybe.
Yes.
Well, that's what you guys had said.
I
so.
said.
And you are heading up to the north passageway. As you head through the passage leading north, it opens up into another relatively large chamber, not quite as large as the one you were just in, but pretty decent size. Again, the whole ground is covered with fog. It does have two passageways this time, one leading off to the east and one leading off to the west.
Knowing what I know, we will continue down the west one.
All
You
right.
pointed out to me, and I just keep
Chugging along.
Before we go, though,
Yes.
can I make an investigation checks on those really weird looking rock things?
These right here you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh yes. the
Sure,
health of those.
absolutely. Go for it.
Because it almost looks like they have some root. Now my rolls are getting bad with investigation. That's a 9.
Okay. Your rolls are getting bad.
Health of those.
But
However-
it's fucking obvious.
It is obvious. Yes, those rocks, not only they look like vines going through them, but there is clearly the red and black veins that you have come to know as associating that with the root itself, like running through them, streaking through them. It's almost as if they were extensions of it themselves. And Torbrek, it looks like this is some vegetation that you would normally find in the Feywild, but it clearly looks different and corrupted based on this these kind of vein-like stripes going through it. All right, so you said let's head to the west. So as you head to the west, and you get,
Our journey to the west.
yes,
Our friend, whose name I don't know,
Vesper.
does she have something that can fix Gold's arm?
Y'all don't know what's
yeah,
going on.
you don't
Yeah.
even know.
And it's his
What do,
leg.
what do you mean we don't know?
It's his leg. His leg is just a little stiff.
Like-
oh, I'm sorry. I thought it
Like
turned
any
to stone.
self-respecting man, he's
Sorry.
decided to keep his
No, I
problems
thought
to
it
himself.
visibly turned to
No,
stone.
no,
Okay.
right now it's just
Okay.
a little stiff.
Just kidding. Ignore me then. Proceed.
Everybody's
He's
like,
just like Napoleoning it,
Yeah.
holding it like that in his jacket, like nothing's wrong.
As you move in this direction, you come to
The stone arm.
this intersection where you're beginning to head to the west.
This is how
And
I
as you
always
get to right here, I need all of you to give me perception checks.
perception.
I rolled good on that one.
18.
That plus 9.
Okay.
19.
Oh, mine.
So
Okay.
27.
All of you see, as it is honestly not that.
But how
hard.
better do I see it?
You see it really
Shove
good.
you
You
out of the
actually,
way.
you actually see
It's a joke.
it's nutsack. So
Whoa.
That's how
it's
good
a
you
little
see it.
hairy and dangling.
it is. It's dangly, but you see
It's a male.
It's male.
a very strange-looking creature.
Strange how?
Hellish or Fae?
It looks very much a mix of some kind of beast and shadow stuff, all kind of pulled together into one thing.
Shadow stuff.
Does the cavern look like it continues past this weird fucker?
No, it does not.
Then I'm going to ignore it and go
Okay.
somewhere else.
However,
It sees
It
us.
chooses not to ignore you.
it does see you. You moved in. You weren't stealthing, so it noticed you. So I will need everyone to roll initiative.
Battle?
23.
I literally can't roll that high. I'll roll a 19 and still probably going to go last.
I rolled a 19.
18 for me.
16.
What?
Bless you.
You said about going last, sir.
Maybe this time the time go.
Wow. Okay.
I have advantage
Gold.
on initiative.
You are first
All right.
as
I do not.
I hit it with this.
I'll use shade this time, as I'll draw my broadsword. I'll use my Horizon Walker feature to get that extra purple glowy bullshit.
Okay.
I'll use my cool teleporty attacking bullshit to get a third attack this round.
And
So
you're gonna run up to it.
yeah, I'm gonna teleport up to it. Slash.
Okay, let me get a good view for you guys so you guys can actually see.
Big man taking slashes with his sword.
So here you are.
Look at you. Don't you make your mother proud.
All right, my lowest roll is a 21 to hit.
Oh,
Okay. That is probably gonna hit.
All right.
Yeah.
So first
out here
attack
beasting.
gets that extra 2d8.
So much power.
22 on the first hit.
Okay.
All force damage.
Mm-hmm.
10 on the second hit, also force damage.
Mhm.
Another 10 on the third hit, also
Nice.
force damage.
Okay.
As I cleave through it in 3 consecutive strikes, teleporting around it, where I'll end up behind it.
Okay, so you're gonna end up behind it.
Correct. I'll end up further in the cavern behind the creature.
Like far behind it or right behind it?
5 feet behind.
So like a space behind it. Like so five feet.
One tile behind it, yes.
So there's a space in between you is what you're saying.
No, I'm in,
Okay, so
I'm
you're,
in a
that's
threatened
right
square.
behind it, yeah.
Yeah.
So right behind it. Got it.
Yes, I am right behind it. 5 feet
Okay,
away.
just making sure.
Yeah, not separated 5 feet. I'm 5 feet.
Right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That's all right.
Alright.
No, I'm not trying to get fucked up right now.
Okay. Fair enough. But it is its turn, and it didn't like the fact that you just did that.
It
so-
said, "Sir,
Yeah,
sit
it
down."
enough of you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're sentient. My bad.
Sir, please.
Okay, so first off,
To see gold fly past us.
wow. Let me get this, and then
Oh, Jason,
yes,
add 6 damage in total. I forgot about its
I'll
awakened
think
status.
about doing that.
The barbarian's worst nightmare. A bunch of single target, multiple spaced out encounters.
All right, so it looks like it's gonna catch Bjorn and Gold in this, and you said add 6 damage.
Yeah, I forgot that I get +2 to attacks
Yep,
and
no worries.
+2 to damage.
Okay, so it is doing that. So it's gonna catch Bjorn and Gold in this. I need both of you.
What save?
Let me look. Wisdom save.
Oh.
It's a good thing you got that big brain, boy.
17.
Okay.
5.
Ouch.
You're charmed. Or scared. I don't like how many dice he's rolling. I've heard click clack 3 times. And I see Jason doing math and smiling. So, guys, this is not good. We may be cooked, as the kids say.
Okay,
So I should use more than
you take 39 points of necrotic damage
What the fuck?
and are frightened for the next minute. You take half, so you are taking 19 points of necrotic damage and you are not frightened.
Sir?
Now, also notice on your turn, if you are frightened, which you are, you must take the dash action and move away from the shadow beast by the safest available route on each of its turn, unless there is nowhere to move. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect.
I'm gonna get so far away.
At
And
the entrance to the fucking cavern trying to claw out.
it goes ahead and attacks you.
Oh boy, that was the prelude.
Does a
16 by
16.
AC. Yep.
Okay, so 16 hits. So that is
We are
7 points of piercing damage,
And how much necrotic?
9 points of necrotic.
So what's the total damage?
So that would be 16 points total.
Thank you.
That's also definitely going to hit.
This will be the last
This
Oh,
is the
for that
claw.
Oh, my
resilient
bad.
wisdom.
Oh my bad, I'm getting multi-attacked right now.
6 points of slashing
Okay.
with 3 points of necrotic.
So 9 total.
And the last claw also hits.
Oh!
Another 6 points of slashing and 9 points of necrotic.
So 15.
Acid's usually a pretty good one that most things aren't immune to, yeah?
Acid.
Yeah?
Usually. Yeah.
Acid. No, there's a
I'm
couple.
just trying to think, because I have acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. I'm trying to think what would make more sense. Because I feel like
Yep.
we're in hell, so fire is probably not ideal.
I would think lightning.
You
personally, but
are
that's about it.
correct there, 4th DB.
Yeah.
You are at a time where we might be cooked is an appropriate phrase. That is its turn. Bjorn, you are up.
I run away, I guess.
Well, you take the dash action.
Yeah, which is my
That's
main
your action.
action. Yeah, and
But now you still have bonus action and movement. So,
Bonus
question-
action. Jump.
but I can't move closer,
you can't move closer.
so I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm gonna dash
Okay,
away.
so then roll your save, a wisdom save. So let's move you approximately 30 feet away.
8.
You are still frightened.
Yep.
Uh,
19 wasn't good enough. I'm sorry. I rolled
Torbrek.
as good as I could for initiative.
I don't want to go near this fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
Torbrek.
I'm already in it, brother.
Okay. I get. Yeah, fuck it. Risk it for the biscuit.
You moving up to it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta help your homeboy.
17 plus 9 to hit on the first attack,
Definitely hits.
and 11 plus 9 to hit on the first attack. So dirty
Also
20.
hits. Both hit.
So I will gain back. Oh, it's not bad. 13 points of damage on the
Okay.
first one, so I'll gain 13.
So you gain 13. That first hit, you gain some. So good.
Definitely feels like barbarian should be like proficient versus fear.
And when you're raging, you're not
That
raging.
doesn't even say that on here.
I know.
Yeah, I was like,
but-
You might just be immune to the frightened condition.
14 on the second.
Yeah, I think it's a level thing.
If that's the case, then I would have raged.
Say
But I
again?
don't see that.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
What was that? in total?
14 damage on the second one.
Okay.
Check for your abilities, but it might
I
be
am.
something, like
I was
once
reading
you hit,
specifically for something
once you
versus
hit a
that because
certain level, I
Pathfinder
thought-
has it versus rage.
Yeah, it really should be.
I don't see it on here.
I'm gonna think about it.
Bonus action, pop, pop.
You know what? I'll say this: if you use your bonus action to rage on this last turn, I'll let you have advantage on the save. How's that?
Okay.
So you can roll again and see if you, because it just makes sense. So go ahead and roll again. Wisdom save.
Yeah, but if I'm just gonna waste a rage though. They might have this under control. I'm just gonna,
Okay.
So
I'm
23
rolling fucking terribly. It won't
and a
be-
28 to hit for
Yeah,
Fury
both
Blows.
those flurry of blows hit.
Berserker or Barbarian immune to fear.
That's the one. Okay.
That's I think the one
not
I was
bad.
doing. So.
Yeah.
So 11 on the first
Well,
one,
boohoo for
Okay.
picking wrong. So
12 for the second one, and I'm gonna stunning strike.
Okay.
Stunning Strike would be nice about now.
And then since I used my drunken technique, which is Fury of Blows, I get the disengage action.
Yep.
So I will back up
All
from
right.
its attack range.
How far are you backing up?
How far did it take me to get
Same
there?
if you're wearing jeans or not.
We're
We're the same size clubs.
35 feet.
I'll back up.
I see. Where's
Because my movement,
Sometimes
my
back
movement is 50, so I'll
Mhm.
back up 20.
All right, so it's gonna put you
I'm wearing
about,
shorts. So.
Yeah, that works.
right there.
Pussy.
Listen, it fucked you up, and I got
Okay.
bodied by the last guy. I'm not taking chances,
All right,
bitch.
so that's your turn. Percy, you are up.
I'm
Plus,
sorry,
if she's gonna just
healer?
go like
We don't have a healer.
everybody for
Um,
themselves.
We do
How
have a Leon somewhere.
Under control
Leon.
does it look like we have this?
It's like a Marvel support character.
Like, does he look like he's gonna take a minute, or does he look like he's about to die?
Give me an intelligence check.
He took some good damage. But
It's a 13 plus something.
All right,
It was
he's
just ripped apart.
he definitely took some damage,
Gold looks
but he's still there.
All right,
He's still hanging in.
Gold
I'm gonna twin
Oh,
force
yeah, no, I'm over half.
level,
That took over half.
from Orb, chromatic orb, twinning fourth
Glad I had
level.
those
Okay.
temporary hit
So I'm gonna hit the bitch pretty hard.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, you're fucking kidding. It was both? It was fucking both.
Natural ones on both? Oh my
nat ones.
god.
1 in 400.
Oh.
Damn.
hold on.
It is not our night, boy.
Hold on.
No.
I don't think I can reroll dice. Nope, that's rerolling damage.
So we're
Alright.
fucked.
Sucks.
Oh, that was exciting.
That really sucks.
That was exciting.
Why did they get
Um,
backed up?
What was that save for?
It wasn't a save.
Oh, is that an attack?
That was an attack.
That was 2 nat 1s on attack rolls.
Uh huh.
On a leveled spell.
Oh.
Fourth level spell. That I twinned.
All right. Vesper is going to move up here and throw some daggers.
Can I move away though? Just
Sure.
to make me
You
feel
absolutely
better?
can. Where you want to move to? Like over here?
Just make me feel better around the corner or something.
Around the corner? Like down over here?
The corner we've already been in.
So down over here.
Okay, I don't, as long as it's safe.
And that's where you were before.
Yes, 4th DB. 2 nat 1s.
Yep.
2 nat 1s.
All right. And
On the same
okay,
roll.
Vesper does hit once. Which? Okay. So she does some damage.
Okay.
She definitely helps out a little bit there. 22 points. She missed the first
Oh, they better back the
right.
fuck up.
one. That's her turn.
And let Vesper take
It
the
is-
brunt of it.
I'll take the brunt of it. I just,
Yeah,
it
it
says
is now
it's-
Gold's turn.
Alright.
Speed.
As Gold, you are right behind it, and it is actually facing you at this point because it had turned around to smack you.
Yep.
If I snap out of it, it takes me 2 turns to get back.
No, not if you use movement and action.
Takes me 2 turns to get back and hit it.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that's a difference.
Well, the
Yeah.
question then becomes...
You don't have any javelins to throw?
Alright.
Barbarians should always have a javelin just in case.
Ranged attacks are for
I'm gonna go ahead and
Speaking of
teleport
pussy, your
10
turn.
feet to the other side of it.
Speaking of pussies as I run away.
Okay.
Using-
Like 10 feet in total, so you're right behind it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll teleport another 10 feet and make my attack. That way I use my teleporting feature because you have
Yep.
to teleport 20 feet 2 times.
Yep.
See ya.
So I'm then going to go ahead and switch to my bow, make my first attack. I'm not going to use my Horizon Walker feature ranger, so we're just using the Ironwood bow.
Alright. Yep, no healer. We don't have healer. The bard who's like the only healer we really have, he ain't here tonight.
The healer.
25,
That hits for
that
sure.
is
Paladin.
a 29,
Both hit.
and a 30. for
All
attack.
3 hit.
So is Leon just not here at all?
Technically, he's in stasis.
It's like, wow, you're doing great, guys.
Mm.
He's still at the party.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be 30 damage in total among my 3 attacks.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to chug this potion of greater healing.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and move my 35 feet back.
All right. 35 feet he moves.
4, 5,
Come on.
6.
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh, no,
9
bro.
plus 4.
That's 13.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
I'll put you right there. That looks like about 35 feet.
There we go.
All right.
I am now right above half.
That healing wasn't very greater.
Okay.
It was as great as I'm going to get.
All right. Its turn.
Oh, who needs healers? Just reroll characters after each battle. Yeah, you know what? He gets it.
Okay. So,
We just go and loot
It
the corpses
moves
of our
up
fallen
here.
characters each time.
and let's see.
I'm
Recharge.
here
These are
to-
nice daggers.
I'm here to avenge my twin brother.
Oh.
I'm here to avenge my twin brother.
Ouch.
Is it not 2 nat 1s?
It recharged.
But it didn't.
Hit
Get
me
So I
again.
need
gonna use the
everyone
fear
to make a
ability
wisdom
Double
save. You're
fear.
not in range. You ran.
Thank
I
God.
also.
But everyone else is in range as it moved up.
But I moved.
Yeah, but you're all in.
Double fear.
You guys are in range because yoink. Yep, everyone but Bjorn is in range. I need
So-
wisdom saves from everyone.
Is
I'll
a
accept
14
Bjorn.
good enough to not be fearful?
No.
How about a 19?
Yes.
The chance
Fuck
of me
yeah.
breaking out of that is so slim. I need 2 more inspiration points so I can get fucking resilient and get wisdom save proficiency.
These creatures look fucking deranged, by the way.
I think they were meant to.
Okay.
What eldritch abomination?
fame
What'd you
is.
get? Nope. And Torbrek?
19.
Okay, so you made it. You two failed, and
Take 60 damage.
Vesper made it. Torbrek,
Yeah.
you're going to take 17 points. So is Vesper, and both of you are not afraid.
34.
You two are 35
Oh, shit. my bad.
for
Yay!
both of you, and you're both afeared.
Rule of cool round down is only for winners, Zach.
No, it is round down.
No, I'm sorry. It's only for winners.
Just reroll characters
Yeah,
after each
fuck you.
battle
Here's
set.
an extra point.
All right, Bjorn, you move again.
I run away, and I'm gonna re-roll my wisdom save. Oh, I actually passed, I bet. 21.
Oh, absolutely passed. You are no longer frightened.
Alright, I'm pissed at this thing. Now I rage.
Yep. Oh, come on, fucker.
Go kick him in the dick.
So we get disadvantage.
Oh, no, that was the
when
end of
we
my
try
turn,
to
though.
attack him.
Yes, and you have to use the dash action to move the fuck away from him on
Not
your turn.
according to what this says.
According
It
to
says I
the
cannot willingly move close.
Jen, it is the creature's special feature.
I'm just trying to feel better about myself.
I know, but sorry, it
Well,
is.
Stop that.
It is a frightened creature must take the dash action and move away from the shadow beast by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move.
Someday I'll make it back to this fight. I've dashed twice now.
Yep. So you have moved
Why would you run
over
away from the fight and keep
to
going?
there.
That's what I was doing unwillingly.
So yeah, you are like way over here now, Bjorn, as you can see. But you're no longer frightened.
But hey, you should be able to make it back this next turn and fuck it up.
I can't move. That was the end of my turn, so I'm gonna have to like
Torbrek,
fucking.
you are right there near it, like literally like 10 feet away.
That sucks. So one's a 19. The other one is a
You're
29.
running back up to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, one's an 18, one's a 20 something.
both hit.
Okay.
This shadow beast is kind of a dick.
14
Saves.
and then 6.
Hope it goes invisible next round.
I think it does it.
And then it's only when we do the first round of combat I get the health back, correct?
It's the first attack on each round.
Okay, so I'll gain.
So you
14.
gain 14.
Yeah, okay. I was making sure that it worked the way I thought it
Yeah, it's a badass fucking staff, dude.
did. Okay, now I will pop his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So one's a crit. One's a 19. Well, 9
All right,
plus 10.
good.
So
You got a nat 20 and a 19.
no, 9 plus 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dirty 19.
Yeah.
You're dirty 19.
It's like, God damn.
So 23 points for the crit.
Oh,
And for the regular one, 7 points. And then I'll try to fucking stunning strike his ass again.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Oh, fuck yeah, finally. Fuck this bitch. What did the creature look like?
That's a great question. Like that.
It look like an octopus? Oh, it looks like
No, have you ever seen a Bloodborne boss?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move him out so you can see him.
Looks
Yeah,
better.
I can see it.
Looks like Bloodstarved Beast, but like rootier.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will take my staff, hit both of his knees, get him to bend over, and then I will launch myself up with my bow staff and try to pierce it through his body, even though it's not like a sharp weapon.
Okay. So, as you two are about to turn and run, and you have turned back and are like,
Back in?
now, you all see Torbrek take the staff and like swing it down and crack it across both these things' legs right at the knee, and it makes a shriek in pain, drops to its knees. Torbrek jumps up, spins around, and drives the staff down almost like a spear, and it manages to pierce through its shoulder, down through into its body, and out, slamming into the ground, almost like it's pinning it in place. And the thing slumps, and it's done. You're out of combat.
Ironwood staffs are bad. I'm so glad I bought this fucking staff.
I'm glad you guys got those.
They came in handy.
I was like, come on, guys, these are good things.
How bad are people looking?
I'm gonna chug my other greater healing potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up like rubbing my head and like, sorry about that. I'm not sure what came over me. What a strange creatures I
Yeah,
examine.
and as soon as the thing drops, you two are no longer frightened.
I assumed.
You're not happy with it, but you're not frightened.
I took damage, but I don't have a way to deal with it, so.
Alright, well, I gotta see how many potions I have remaining. And I have leveled spells for healing, but
I currently have 3 greater healing potions, but I'm using them like at death's door situation for other people
The creatures here are messing with my head.
because I can move around quickly enough.
I'm going to go ahead and 3rd level cure wounds myself.
Smart move.
I was gonna say perhaps we should take it. Well, we can't really afford to take a rest, can we?
No, because the
Sure,
longer we
yeah.
wait, the farther he's gonna get, and then he
'Cause
might
he knows
already.
we're here now.
Yeah, at this point he knows we're fucking here. If they can all telepathically communicate to us.
Some kind of ghost that we.
Oh,
can't resist.
Jason,
Yep.
how bad would the concentration be on keeping up my locate creature spell? Because I don't think I would have been able to do that with the 4 instances of damage I took.
Roll like
Yeah,
4
just know
saves.
a 35 would have been a 17 concentration save.
Is there any plus to the rolls, or
Yeah, it's,
yeah,
it's a
you're con.
concentration save.
is that a con save?
Yeah, con saves are concentration.
Okay, that's alright. I would have failed the first one.
So it's gone.
Don't even forget about the other ones. Alright, so my magical link to him is gone. I guess I'm going to, at 3rd level, cast another Cure Wounds on me.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude, I was almost down.
So we know we have an idea of the direction, but now we have no fucking where to track him.
Are you good to continue, Gold?
I'll manage.
Guys, I do have a potion.
How many
We're
potions
looking
do
a
you
little-
have?
I have 2
Worth
greater
from
healing
where?
potions. I had to look through my notes to see because I didn't put them in my inventory. I put them in my notes.
I put all my potions in my notes because they're just gonna go away anyway.
I got myself back up to 101 hit points. I have 112 max, so I'm fine for now.
Now we
Pretty
gotta
good.
figure out which way we got.
I'm not willing to
Where
waste
can
any
you
more
go?
spells on it.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I am down an amount of health.
Alright, so
How bad?
I would like to investigate the room this thing was in.
And I'm out.
Okay.
What the fuck was it guarding?
I had 18
Alright.
hit points. and it's
As you are looking around the room,
It's just fucking nothing but root and bullshit.
31 damage. Right up.
give me an investigation check.
Can I assist? Because I know he's just gonna do this everywhere we go.
Sure.
I'll assist with whatever I can.
Bjorn is slapping his face, not understanding
You're
why
giving me
he's been
advantage?
I was gonna say, what's your
overcome with
investigation?
fear so much.
My
recently.
investigation's +2, but I rolled.
You're
Yeah, I'm
Bjorn.
giving you the help action.
You fear nothing.
Nat 20, 22.
Very
Thank you
nice.
for the advantage. My
Alright,
first roll
so-
was 5.
Ooh.
In there,
Math rocks.
you do find what looks like the remnants of a corpse of something. Most likely humanoid, based on the fact that there's clearly a foot, but the rest of it is really hard to discern what it is. But as you kind of look at it, you're like, wait a minute, that looks like a pouch. Let me see what's in that. You grab it and you open it up. And what you find in this pouch is a couple things. One, there is a vial that has a very dark red liquid in it.
Hmm.
And then there is 35 soul points sitting in
35 fucking soul points. Nice.
This guy was fucking loaded.
I doubled my soul coins.
Additionally, Persephone, give me a perception check.
I'm not good at those.
If you want, I can help
That's a
investigate
nat 20.
I can help investigate
Okay.
the potion.
Apparently
You-
you are.
Apparently, I'm great.
You notice something on the ground.
There's
You're like,
something on the
what's
ground.
this? It's kind of under the fog a little bit.
I pick it up.
All right, you pick it up, and that card you drew, Shadow's Betrayal,
I have
is
a
now in
potion
your
of
hand.
anti-petrification in my inventory.
Card is in there.
Yes, the card you drew the other
I
day.
don't know
is
how,
in
but
your
it's in
hand.
my
Find
notes.
the basilisks.
That's right.
Yes, it is a card.
Oh, that was the session I missed.
That's before you get your new character.
Hey, Jason.
No, I missed that
Mm.
session. Straight up.
Can I drink my potion of anti-petrification?
Do you know you're being petrified?
I mean, if he's fought a basilisk before, I think at this point.
No, I mean, it wasn't a basilisk that he just fought.
The creeping stoneflesh kind of sounds like petrification to me.
Oh, so
And
you know what?
I read the card in
Okay,
in
so
game.
it
Like I
actually
picked up a
says-
cursed card.
That's what your card looks like.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just remind me.
Remind me not to like search for anything here.
It just falls from the roof into your hand.
Right in my
randomly.
eyes, like right over. What the? What the fuck?
All right,
That's what I wasted my 20 on too.
See this fucking
all right.
curse
Because
that
you
nothing
also
can
rolled really high on your perception, you notice this almost immediately.
And
Even-
in theory, I would have looked at it before I picked it up, at least knowing what it
Right,
was. I was
but you don't.
picking up,
But you don't
yeah.
know exactly what it
Well,
does.
yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
And all of you have already picked these up. We're
Mhm.
just incorporating them into the
Yeah.
story. So you notice immediately, even in the dim light, because it is
Well, 'cause
dim
I can
light,
see.
right?
Curse
But
of
because it is
constantly having
dim
small
light and
devils
it's not
shoot.
the absence of light, there are still shadows,
Mhm.
including your own shadow.
Yeah.
However, its movements don't seem to match yours. It
Fucking
seems to
Peter Pan.
move strangely.
I pull out my shadow blades and stab my shadow immediately.
Kills yourself.
It does nothing.
Okay.
However,
The shadow. stabs
every
you.
time you're attempting to move, it seems like your shadow is kind of hindering you.
That's
You now
darkness.
move 10
Just
feet less in
blot
your
it out.
movement speed.
The shadow's like, where we go? Huh? How about this way? Yeah. How about that? Eh.
So your
I'm
movement
moving so
speed is
fast
reduced
now,
by
aren't
10
you?
feet.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You don't know
I
yet.
know. I'm just like I don't know how to mark it.
You just remember it for now.
Okay.
So you just know that you run. You move 10 speed less
I
than
move
what you
slower.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
All right.
But no, Jason. I'm
Yes.
drinking that potion of anti-petrification
Okay.
that we got from that basilisk.
Good to know.
Oh, I hope it works.
We'll find out.
I was like, because we never used them. Because
Maybe you should have waited till it actually.
You're right.
She fireballed all the fucking.
Where you ended up before you turned around, you can see yourself on the map over here.
Mhm.
You know.
I'm going to give you a perception.
I refuse. I cover my eyes.
Oh, fucking dang
Never
it.
mind then.
11.
You can see a lot of fog. That's about it.
This sure is full of fog.
Oh, hold on. Mage hand fan.
All right, so that's
Bjorn
That's
is
what
just
you
over there, kind of facing the
Oh, I
wall,
do need
slapping
to add
himself,
that
and
vial of dark red liquid.
I can take a look at it when we get a chance to sit down.
I keep walking, but I am slower.
Are we going right or are we going left?
Whatever direction his ping is.
Oh, well, his ping is gone because he fucking lost it.
Oh, ping better.
you were too eager when I said
well,
I
can't
refused.
ping
I must have
again
gotten a
because I
good
don't
card.
have any spells left for it.
Well, pick a direction.
The other way.
so
Where
you're
Bjorn
smart
was
enough to
going.
figure it out. You took the west pathway and it ended up being a dead end with a creature. The only other direction you can go is east.
So we'll
That's
go
great.
east.
So
East.
you guys begin heading to the east. Okay. Now, as a group, once you get up to here, at this point, I need all of you to roll perception.
Me again, or keep my fail?
You can roll again.
Oh, that's a 3.
Because now you're not distracted.
1 to a total
14.
of.
Okay.
That's a 10.
You rolled a 1 and still got higher than me.
I got a 17.
Okay. Torbreck,
Y'all.
you notice up ahead, approximately. Let me get a distance. Approximately 60 feet away, you see some movement in the mist, and it looks an awful lot like the thing you just fought.
And we're all lined up.
And you see there's two things of movement.
So there's two of them? Fucking Christ.
So cast fireball or no?
Fireball. Fireball. As soon as I see it, I'm going to tell Persephone where I saw it.
Okay.
Fucking fireball.
He's like sitting there with his
go in
scouting gun.
appropriate fireball range. And I fireball.
So you're gonna move up and fireball.
I
All right.
appropriate
20
fireball
degrees
range.
north,
Assuming if I can hit
45
both of
degrees
them,
up.
I will do it. If I can hit both of them, I will not.
Fire!
Okay.
Blast these
So
fuckers
once
into
he
the
sees them, you can point them out. So you guys
Oh,
God.
see.
We're in a choke point. Let's get out of the choke point or stealth away.
well, no. If they're fireball.
You already said fireball, but fuck.
No, I said if I can reasonably hit both of them with it,
If you pointed those
You
out,
feel like
and
you
I've
can.
seen them do a beam attack of some kind,
I'm gonna give you
I-
all intelligence checks.
that's not a very good check for me.
it's we think we probably should not go down here. I'm gonna guess that's a nat 20.
3.
Nat 20.
Yeah, it's making up for my 2 1s earlier. It felt real fucking bad.
Okay.
21.
14.
Rolled a
Okay.
4 for a 3.
You two. Torbrek points these two things out. You two immediately go, wait a minute, have they seen us yet?
As I see you with like an ember in your hand, you're just ready to fucking lob it. I look at you dead in the eye, Persephone. I would like to roll for stealth.
Fine.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I'm not going to roll this.
That's a
dice
nat
again.
20 again. It felt
One
real
in
bad about
400.
my
What,
2 nat
what's your
1s.
total then?
That's a good question.
24 for me.
That's
18 stealth.
Hey!
26.
Oh, stealth
Stop
checks.
touching my actual
Mhm.
dice. They're all cursed.
Oh yeah.
22 for stealth.
Jeez.
It says they rolled a
That was-
19 on perception.
That was the lowest it was.
19? Oh. I can't
Yeah.
do a whole lot better than that.
Vesper, she's a rogue. She kind of kicked your
I'm
ass,
not a
too.
rogue.
Yeah. Okay, so
I am a big barbarian.
all of you, as you move
Meaty.
up this way
Clones.
stealthily,
These claws ain't just for me.
you notice that this is a very large chamber. Again, natural stone. Towards the back of this chamber, it looks like a lot of the crystal that you were seeing in other parts of the caverns that you've been going through. This entire like back area seems to be littered with broken crystal that is giving off some light, which is helping to illuminate the fog as well. But the entire area is huge, but it does seem to be almost gated off. Like there is like fencing almost, like it's blocking off an area, but with an open path. Like the gate has been destroyed, it looks like, as far as you can tell. It's kind of hard to tell with the fog, but as far as you can tell from here, you see that there is a passage immediately to your left heading north. There is also a passage going down to the south, directly south from you.
Well, north would be
But
the
you would have
easier
to
one
go-
stealth, or-
You would have to stealth past these
Yeah,
creatures
so north
down
would be the
in
easier
order to go
one.
that way.
Well, northwest is where the ping was, where he found. So I say we go north.
Yeah, we continue north.
Do you have a consensus?
North.
Yeah.
All right.
We're all moving as a group.
With those stealth checks, you manage to make your way to the north. As far as you can tell, you weren't seen.
Creature's like, all right, they totally bought it. Everyone group up.
Let's go.
So
Head
now
off at the beam.
you're making your way north, and you come across yet again an intersection. This one has a pathway going to the north and a pathway going to the west.
And the path that we said was northwest.
Any indicator of a path more traveled?
Need survival checks.
Yeah, I'll do one.
And these will be you can only track if you are proficient in survival.
I'm not. Never mind.
And these,
21.
because of the fog, it's going to be at disadvantage.
I'll give the help action to someone.
It's really hard to see anything.
13.
I wish I could have kept my 29. Still 21.
Okay. 21. You think, all right. It looks like there might be more passage to the west pathway. So we could take that, and that might get us where we need to go. But you're not entirely sure if that's gonna actually get you where you need to go.
Well, we will head west, as that seems to be the better route.
Okay.
And it's not having such a strobe effect as the, like, empty wall.
Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that, but
I vote,
Shadowbane just having a raven there.
bootsing.
Yeah.
I vote that we continue to try to be stealthy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So you
continue
guys are going to
forward.
continue to sneak your way through.
Yes.
All right. So I will need another set of stealth checks, please.
17.
18.
And
22.
Okay, so 17, 18, 10, and 22, and yeah. Okay. So as far as you can tell, nothing has noticed you at this point. You've moved all the way down, and you've come across another intersection. One leading to the west, one leading to the north.
Well, I don't know if that's a bad guy or a stone.
In the middle of that passageway there.
Looks like a bad guy.
That looks like a bad guy.
I vote no bad guy. North.
So you guys see?
Like right
Bad guy.
here.
North.
He was pointing to two different things.
Bad
Yeah,
guy.
she's looking at that.
I
This
see
looks
that.
bad guy to me.
That's us.
Is that us?
That's
Yes, that's you guys.
Oh shit, that's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's all of you like grouped together.
Yeah,
My
no.
vote is north.
Let's continue north.
Okay. Is that agreed upon?
Yep.
All right.
Trucking,
All right. I will need another stealth check as you continue through the.
Man, I am not
the
gonna
northern
keep
passage.
rolling.
12.
Yeah, there's the nat one.
Also 12.
3.
Nice thing is, it is group stealth checks.
14.
We need a
Okay.
good stealth check out of you, Daniel. What'd you get?
You got a 1.
I literally, I rolled a 17. We walked 10 feet. We rolled again. I rolled a fucking 16. We walked another 10 feet, and then I rolled a nat one.
Bro, it looks like we could have just gone north and avoided all that. Jason's trying to drag us to those encounters. That's all it is. Jason's
So,
guiding us
you
towards
get-
danger.
You get right here. And I need perception checks.
Is the fucking dude finally here? Because
The nat 20, my god.
25.
18.
Okay.
25.
All I roll is all my 19s are on perception checks, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's the most
Okay.
important check in the game.
I
You
disagree.
estimate
Yeah, I'm
about
gonna disagree with that.
40 to 50 feet
Apparently
in
it's
front of
wisdom
you
save.
That's a save, not a
is
check.
another shadow.
Alright, let's sneak past him and keep moving on.
Yeah, let's try and sneak around.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to try to sneak past this shadow.
I imagine we go like the loopy loop around and not directly.
Yeah,
in front,
kind of
like-
avoiding the puddles,
yeah.
but going, around the boulder.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to which direction are you gonna go?
Down.
Go down.
Down like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then to the right and then back up.
Then to the right, so like this
Yeah.
way and then back up.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to sneak past it that way.
Well, I mean, unless down is where we need to go, I guess, but
It's up to you.
at least not going
Creatures.
directly in front of him. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna try and sneak right next to the fucker.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
dumb.
Where's the creature here?
It's that black dot.
You guys see him
Okay,
right here.
with the base on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys see him right there.
All right.
All right, so
More stealth checks.
I'll need more stealth checks from you guys.
I think combat is inevitable.
19.
That is a 23.
30, 20.
4. The nat 1, now I got a nat 2.
Hey, there we
Ooh,
go.
We're moving up in the order.
Yeah. It's twice as good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Statistically
hold
not
on.
so, but hey.
So Jen, what was yours?
19.
23.
30, 20.
Okay, and okay.
It looks at you and screams. I'm not trying to pull
So-
any more blankets.
No, you're actively pushing
As-
me down.
So as you guys,
I fail my wisdom save and run to the next
Yeah.
zip code again.
as you
Run to the
guys
county south.
move, come on.
Run past those two
Yeah.
other ones.
As you guys come down through here and up around, as
the
you're
hell?
attempting to sneak past this guy, he notices you because Bjorn ends up stepping on a rock that his foot kicks out from underneath him, and it skitters across and clack clack clack, and this guy turns around. Now I will allow you to position yourself in what order, because I didn't have a specific order for you guys.
That order's fine.
It's up to you guys.
It's fine.
Let's just rock and roll.
So at that point, I need you all to, in this house, we
Roll
roll
for
for initiative. There you go. See, I did it this time.
13.
Well, I can't roll better than that. Natural 20 for 22.
Very nice.
Four.
All right, hold on. I got to restart
I
this.
might go last this time.
I got 19.
Yep, I'm going last this time.
All right, so Torbek got a 19. You got a 22. Persephone,
14.
Gold,
13.
and these guys. All right. Okay, so Bjorn, you are up first as this thing is there in front of you. And it is one of those shadow creatures yet again.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like a big Mothman right now.
I will shift and take 2 reckless swings at it.
You got it. As you step up and attempt the beginning of smack the fuck out of Shadow Guy. Come on. Move. So go ahead and make your rolls.
Let's see. That is a 16 and a 26.
Both will hit.
Well, that's the first swing. That was reckless.
Okay. Well, it will hit.
Let's see if I pay for the 15 and 28. So yeah, both,
Yeah, they both hit.
both hits. D12 plus 7. Of course, it rolled over to the 2.
It always happens, right?
2d6, yeah. What did I just have for that? It was 8 slashing and 4 electrical.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was correct. All right, so then next damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's much better. 16 slashing and even closer to minimum 3 electrical. 2d6. Got 1
Damn.
and a 3 and a 1 and a 2.
Damn. I will let you know, as you've been hitting these things, you started to notice it. The lightning damage doesn't seem to be doing as much as you'd expect.
It's there whether I choose for it to be or not.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. It's not doing as much as you'd expect.
Tis what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Damage is damage, my friend.
Yep. That was your turn.
Number
It is
go
now
back.
its turn.
I have +1 AC from shifting as well.
Mhm. It attacks 21 to hit.
19 AC doesn't beat that.
No. 5 points of piercing damage. And 8 points of necrotic damage. Are you immune to necrotic?
No,
No.
I don't think any of
All right.
us are.
You also lose 1 point of strength.
That sucked. That sucks so bad.
And its second
Did it
attack
put you into odd numbers.
is a
Yes.
natural 1. So it misses the second attack. That's its turn. Torbrek.
I don't know how the fuck that happened. Honestly, it surprises me. Yeah, I'm gonna do some math. 6 plus 9 to hit.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
Just waiting. This is
So it's another 15 hits.
Oh, I'm just rolling it.
it's all locked up right now on there. Give me a second. It is doing its It's a pain in the ass thing here. Get logged back in.
I'm just chugging around.
Yeah. There we go. So Torbrek comes up to fight it. So
19 with both swings from the in total of both swings from the staff.
is that damage?
Yes, damage.
Okay. So 19 from the first 2 hits.
Yeah, and then this is the fury blows.
Okay.
Yeah, those both are gonna hit 17 and a 12 plus stuff.
Yep.
Pop, pop.
12 plus stuff.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
And then another 7 points of damage, and I'll try to stunning strike this one because it seems like none of them have worked so far.
That's a lot of D10s there, honey.
Mhm.
What are you gonna be doing?
And then, how close is it? Right in front of us?
It is right in front of you and Bjorn.
I'll try to go around the other side to flank it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
A lot of things.
But I 2 net 1 said no.
I'll try to flank it to give people more opportunity to attack.
Yep. You are now on the other side, technically flanking. You can't quite do it, but it will call.
Whatever works, works.
Yeah. All right, so that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, Persephone,
I'm gonna move 20 feet away from him and twin firebolt at him.
20 feet away and twin firebolt. So, yeah,
I
that's about. Hold on. Let's move you here. That's 20
Does
feet.
a 13 hit?
It does not.
What about a 19?
That definitely hits.
Twelve fire damage.
All right. Give me a perception check.
No.
Okay, good to know.
know.
All right. Gold.
I beat Vesper? Damn.
Yep.
Alright.
He rolled shit, dude.
I'm gonna do my cool comboed ability with my sword, so
With your sword? Okay, so you're gonna move up with your sword?
yep, 3
Alright.
attacks. First
My
one.
dice have been really weird today. I've had a lot of 20s, but I've also
I've
had
had some ones and you had double ones. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
And double
fuck?
20s.
And double 20s.
I
Yeah.
did not-
27, 30.
Yeah, you rolled
Not
two
at the
20s
same
in like,
time.
but like in a row.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm just
Does
like
a 14 hit.
actively 2 ones at
No.
the exact
Alright, so its
same
AC is
fucking
15.
time.
Alright,
I didn't say that.
well, I did. So, first attack will be 3d8. So, so 17 on the first.
Okay.
All force.
All force, yep.
Second attack is going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
Did
All force.
fire and force? Because I know you said lightning didn't do as much fire and
I
force.
think
Did we
that's
get
what
a
you were
vibe
rolling
check?
perception
You
for.
didn't really see what you were not a good angle to tell.
Well, no, but I mean, we also
The
were
force damage, you're
attacking
right there. You
before.
can see it's definitely doing some damage. The fire was hard to tell because it just you weren't at the right angle to see.
But we did fight one before.
You've never sounded more like Trump than you
So
did just there, by the way.
Did you hit with a
Bjorn,
fire spell before?
Bjorn,
Mm-hmm.
you
I did.
this is the best attack you're ever gonna do, Bjorn.
I feel like it isn't because I just had my strength set.
Yeah.
This is the
it
worst, worst deal in the history of
Worst-
deals.
worst attack ever. All right, it's your turn.
There. Now I'm going to
You said
rage
force
because that
damage.
pissed me off. No one makes me weaker than I need to be,
There you go.
I
and
haven't
I'm
been
going
told
to
force is good. I've been haven't been
recklessly
told.
swing at it
I got
again.
that.
Except now I get less to hit. Well, I already know at 22, 23 hits, but I'll fish for the crit now.
Mhm. Yeah, you can always do that.
Let's see, so
That's what reckless attacking is all about, man.
the -1 because of the strength decrease. So 15 plus 3 from rage is 18.
Mm-hmm.
First rest.
Yep.
Plus
Something I can change.
2d6. I'm not going to roll these ones anymore.
So and this is just the first hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 18 plus 2d6.
Well, I thought 20 had to be a leveled spell.
And right down the middle, 6 damage electrical.
Okay, so 18, and then
No, it just has to-
Slash
six
six
erect.
Like,
All right.
okay,
Good.
Well,
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
target
they-
multiple
And then
things
second
with
attack?
Eldritch Blast.
Second
You don't have
attack.
to.
But yeah, you can just single target it.
29 probably hits, or
Oh, yeah.
28, but I'll fish.
Yeah, it hits. It definitely hits.
Let's see. 12 minus 1.
Yeah.
11 plus 3, 14. I will try these 2d6s
No, 'cause it's not
again.
capable of turning
That's much
invisible.
better. An 8 electrical.
Yeah,
And then he would make a dex save of 18
Yeah, otherwise.
for another
rubbish shit.
2d6 of lightning.
Yep.
Almost minimum 3.
Okay, and half of success.
Yes.
All right.
So
Yeah.
a quarter of 3. Do with
Okay.
that what you fucking will.
Bink 1.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So that's that guy. It is its turn, and yeah, it's not happy with what you're doing to it. It's gonna actually, there's 3 targets around it. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going after you again. So the first attack, that's a 13. I'm pretty sure that misses.
It misses.
That, however, is
It's a
an
97
18.
hit? No.
Oh, it misses.
I have
with both.
19 AC while shifted.
It misses with both then. Yeah, you're lucky
Tank
on
be
that one.
tanking.
I skillfully shifted.
Actually,
was not
actually,
luck.
you know what? I just forgot too. Actually, it doesn't even attack at all because motherfucker got stunned.
So it was
I forgot. So
my
motherfucker got
moment of
stunned.
triumph for having +1 AC.
Hey, it's still
For not.
you didn't.
If it's stunned, do we have advantage on attacks against it then?
Yes, he already had advantage,
So I didn't even need the reckless,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
I would
but-
have anyway.
and you hit
I
it as
might
well.
But I missed my third
advantage.
attack.
Oh, you did. Go ahead and reroll.
Cool, that one will hit.
Okay.
Extra 8 damage.
When
Okay.
did he get stunned? Because I missed my other bolt.
You were using a ranged attack, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That wouldn't?
You don't get advantage
Why
on
not?
ranged attacks with it.
If he's
When it's
stunned,
stunned?
why would it matter if it's ranged or
Let me
melee?
double check. Let me
he's
double
not
check.
prone.
Yeah, I was like, I can prone, I can understand. Stunned shouldn't matter. What
He's
you're
just
hitting
standing
it
there
with.
dead still.
Yeah.
Let me double
Easier
check.
target.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That wouldn't make any sense. Prone, I
Yeah, I
understand.
was like, prone, fair enough.
I think it's easier to shoot something laying down on the ground like that than it is just standing there.
No,
Flat
it's-
target.
I don't know. I think a target is going. Versus going.
He's not doing
Yep, it
anything.
just says attack rolls against you have
Yeah.
that. So yeah, you do.
All right. Well,
Try
little
again.
Memento. Does a nat 20 hit?
No.
No.
Oh shit.
No,
okay.
it doesn't.
Shit. All right. Then
Maybe this
you
encounter
get
will be over faster.
16 more points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Now you can tell fire damage is not doing as much as you expect, but you still hit. And yeah, it didn't like that.
Did you only roll 3 dice, honey?
Yeah, because it was I twinned it.
All right.
3 per thing.
Poor Brad.
Yeah, but you crit, so double damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Roll
know
more.
that. Sorry, I forgot I crit.
That was the whole exciting thing.
8 and 6 is
14,
15,
so
17,
14 more.
17. I
17
had
more.
3 dice.
Okay, so 17. So, all right.
But it is still fire damage.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Oscar's like, fuck, can I go already?
So 12 misses, but a 17 will hit.
Yes, it will.
Jesus, I got a 7 and a 2.
Welcome to,
Hey.
welcome to the rest of us.
It happened.
That was the end of its turn, so it's no longer stunned. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not bad damage. 12 for the first one.
Okay.
8 for the second one.
All right.
Pop.
I've rolled a 1 every single time.
17 and a dirty 20.
Then don't.
Okay. Both hit.
There's a 6
There you go.
and a 2.
Hey, it's not a 1.
1 and 6.
So 14 in total, but and then I'll stunning strike again.
Averaging out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I accept it.
Okay.
Only when I'm not actually rolling.
And that'll be
I
it for
told you
me.
not
And I
to. That's all
gained.
this
I'm back at 4 at this point.
Okay. Persephone.
Alright, I'm gonna
Persephone.
Eldritch Blast this motherfucker in the face.
Okay.
That's a 17
Is it? All right.
hit.
Yeah.
Splat.
And then what about 14
Nope.
and a nat 20?
Too high.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it up, honey.
You got the Oscar dice tonight.
That's 16. And yes, that's with my
All right.
crit.
So as
And this is force, not fire.
yeah, I know. As you shoot your Eldritch
Actually, I got
blast
the
off,
Oscar dice 'cause
what
she's
you
rolling
guys
that
see
one.
is I'm trying to remember what freaking movie that was from, but what you essentially see is these bolts of force fly out from Persephone, and they hit this thing, and it's like they're tearing holes in.
Oh, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes, that's exactly what that scene. You know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
seen that
pow,
forever.
pow, pow, and it like tears holes in it and like causes it to, like, you know, almost dissipate in those
Tesla
points.
bolt scene.
And then
That's
it
great.
eventually, as you hit it with the last one, it just collapses into that silken fabric, and it's just there.
Can I take my shadow?
You can.
Oh wait, this was one of the robed creatures. I thought it was one of those
No,
freaking.
this is
No,
one of the
fear
rogue
beam.
ones. That's
No.
why I wasn't worried too much.
No.
Wasn't gonna waste another level 4 spell.
Yeah,
for
I was
this.
wasting my resource because I thought it was one of those freaking bloodborne.
Now I do
creatures.
need you to roll a 1d6.
Me?
Yeah, if it was one of the bloodborne creatures, I wouldn't have gotten close.
That's a 4.
Well, that's what I
Okay.
was like going fucking balls to the wall on it for.
All right. So, as far as you know, you don't see anything else. You're out of combat.
I punched my shadow.
Roll a 1d6.
It's a 2.
Okay.
I do it one more time. And it's 4.
Okay.
All right, I would like
And
to
the shadow
re-stealth and
mad at me,
continue.
or-
Not entirely sure. It's weird.
Whatever that ghost did sapped my strength.
My shadow's being weird, guys.
Do you feel any better now?
No.
Neither does Torbrick.
Yeah, no, I still feel like ass.
Bjorn
Alright.
pokes one of his muscles and it's squishier than it usually is.
Yeah, it's normally more firm.
Were you stealthing around?
That's what I would like to do.
Sounds
Yeah.
great. Let's
Let's
stealth
combat
around.
to save ourselves for the big
All
one.
right. So you guys can move north. You can also. There is that passageway to the south that you didn't go to.
Nah.
South?
Yeah.
Before you go, I need all of you to make perception checks.
Perception.
That's a 9.
15.
Nat 20 for 23.
14. Or 15.
Oh. Bjorn,
Hey,
You're-
buddy.
you notice right near your feet
No, I
This
don't.
card.
something is
I
there.
disregard that. Disregard that, Frank. It's a bunch of liberal bullshit.
And you and you avoid touching that. As you do, you're moving up the passageway with everyone else, and you put your hand on the wall. And all of a sudden, as you pull your hand away, something stuck to it.
It's a hot dog.
Sweet.
It is not a hot dog.
Cave hot dogs are my
It is a-
favorite.
It's called
It is-
Curse of Wieners.
It is a card,
She's like, what?
and this card
I don't like what that entails.
looks like this, and it is called Infestation.
That's even worse.
You got like maggots. in
So
your hair.
as you look at the
Infestation.
card, coming out of the wall,
A fireball.
a whole bunch of little imps, which you would recognize because you see them all the time in the
Yeah.
abyss. A whole bunch of little imps.
They're like fucking compies.
Except these are like tiny ones. They're
yeah,
like
they're fucking
fairy.
compies.
Yeah, they're fairy sized. They start like flying around you and like pulling at your hair and your beard and just annoying the absolute shit out of you. Okay, that's all that's happening at this point in time.
I hate the Feywild.
Well, they call it hell for a reason, so.
I'm
And
trying to like swat them.
are you guys continuing to move north then?
Yeah, we're
okay.
trying to still find this fucker.
Okay, so as you continue to move north, once again, are you being stealthy or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is this happening?
So you continue to be stealthy.
24.
Okay.
14.
18.
19.
Just to go fuck myself.
You and your imp ass.
Okay.
I can see. Right through here, so I'll just carry some.
Yeah. The Glencairn.
All of you up here together as a group. Okay. There we go.
Most every one of them say that.
Okay. Come on, thing.
That's the first one I noticed there.
All right, there we go. You once again find yourself at another intersection. This
West.
time, you've got pathways going to the east and to the west.
To the west.
All right,
Stealthily.
stealthily to the west as you continue your journey. And make sure I got everybody there. I think I do. Yep. Okay.
Jason trying to exhaust all our resources before we get into this boss battle.
Basically.
You make it down to here, and you come across another intersection. West and north are the two passageways
West.
that you come across.
I'd like to make a survival check and see which one seems to be the correct route
Okay.
based on tracking Shadowfucker. 14.
All right. With the 14, you think the west. It's not entirely clear, but that's best you got.
All right, we'll go west. Stealthily.
Okay. Yep. And I will need another stealth check at this point.
Dirty 20.
25.
13.
Fucking 7.
Not bad, Oscar, not bad. You roll like a 1?
No, because I get a +3 to stealth.
Okay.
So 4.
Okay. So, give me a moment here. Sorry, the computer's being a little slow, so just give me. Okay, so here we go.
No
I'll move
place.
you
I'd rather
guys, and then I'll move the map for you. So, as you come through, all the way along this path,
I feel like
You
we're
come
going
up through here.
at this point.
All
And then
the way to
over to here, and this pathway headed south. As you are coming through this direction, when you get to right about here, I need you to do perception checks.
That's a 9.
That's 17.
18.
11.
I also rolled a 9. I get +9.
I have a plus. Oh, shit.
Okay. So, we had a 9.
I'm +6.
What'd you have?
9.
9. So, both you 9?
18.
Oh, you got
Mine
it.
was 9 + 9.
9.
17.
11.
Okay. So, you two, you notice movement in the chamber below. And what you see, and I'm going to zoom in on one of these guys. What you see is this crazy looking 4-armed blue creature
You double.
that's got 2 legs, 4 arms, and the mouth takes up the majority of its face with tons and tons of teeth in it. And it is making this god awful noise of just. And there's 3 of these things
Oh,
hanging out in this room.
shit. Fuck it.
And you can see them. There's well, from your current position, you can't see all of them because you don't have line of sight. But you can see that one. But you hear the other 2.
Fireball it is.
I don't know if they're close enough to that.
I mean, it's not worth wasting a fireball if you're only gonna get one.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be best to try and bottleneck them at the front of this entryway here. Can you two hold the line?
Yeah.
Sure.
If that is the case, while we are not being noticed, I'm gonna hunter's mark the one in front of us.
Okay.
Can I just?
Pull up oath bow.
I was like, if we get close enough so I can see how close together they are.
Do you want to try to sneak up closer for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so your hunter's marking that one and getting your bow drawn. Persephone seems like she wants to attempt to sneak up closer. I'm going to try to separate everyone because they're all grouped together here.
If we're going into combat, I will use a third shift
Okay.
just to prep that so I'm not sharing a bonus action with Rage again.
Okay, so Persephone, now you can see two of them from this
There.
position. I will need a stealth check from you.
Yeah, that was an 11.
So,
I'm just moving close enough to see. I'm not trying to like get up in their business.
okay. If you move there, now you can see all three.
Can you point them out so Jen can see all three?
1, 2, 3. Not
Okay.
a fireball.
One,
You get two of them.
2, 3.
That may be a little too far apart. And then you
Fireball's a 20-foot, so yeah, definitely probably not enough.
20-foot
Yeah.
radius.
So is that big enough to get all of them or no?
no.
No, you can
Yes,
get two of them.
it is.
Oh yeah, if you
I was
angle
like,
it
because
properly.
Percy would know whether or
20-foot
not that's
radius.
correct.
So
Let me just show you. You're
I was
smart
like,
enough.
yeah.
You
I
know
was
how
like,
your
Percy
spells
knows
work.
how that works.
Exactly. You know
Jen
how your
doesn't.
spells work. Here's
Oh fucking Christ! All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
that's-
then I'm gonna fireball their ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's 20 feet. Right, exactly 20 feet is right there. That's got all three of them, and I don't even have it
Can
positioned.
we find out
perfectly.
these things have like 1 health and I just wasted another?
So I don't even have it positioned perfectly, and it still gets all three.
Right.
You throwing that
20-foot radius is big.
Doing it.
at 6th level?
It's either 5 or 6.
Go for 6.
Okay, so you've got hunter's mark gone. You're drawing a bow. You've got
I
your
shifted
shift.
again,
You're about to cast a fireball. Anything you're doing, Tomer?
I'm just waiting to see
Or
which one
Torbreck?
tries to run away.
Taking a swig of whiskey.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
and that's where we're gonna end for tonight. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time.
Always.
And we're excited. We will see you next time. Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of a delay for the next one because of day jobs. Got about 2 weeks that day job's going to screw up. So hopefully the next session, what's 3 weeks from now, would be what?
I can't even think that.
Yeah, I gotta look at that myself.
To the
Uh,
4th.
The 4th, yeah, that sounds about right.
It is right.
Stretch.
Yep. So March 4th should be our next session. So hopefully we will see you guys then. March 4th, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Atavar Ascension, episode 82. Later, everybody.
Good night.
If you don't get me right.
All right. At Totally Online Gaming Group, we're more than just a brand. We're all part of a greater community. And as much as we love creating content that you all enjoy, we cannot do that without your support. Every purchase you make goes beyond just owning a product. It supports us in our endeavors to grow and eventually go full-time so that we can dedicate ourselves to creating even more of the content you love. With our exclusive range of merchandise, from stickers, to cell phone covers, mouse pads, and mugs, and of course, a wide variety of t-shirts. You can show your support proudly wherever you go. Just hop on over to www.toggdm.com and click on the Visit Store link to see and get your own official Totally Online Gaming Group merchandise. But it's not just about the merchandise. You can show your support in other ways too. Following our channel, subscribing, or visiting our official website, www.toggroleplay.com, and sharing it with your friends. We hope you'll continue to join us for our adventures and become part of the Totally Online Gaming Group family today.